Man, shit, we back up in this thing again. Y'all hope y'all ready for this thing tonight. Oh, Lord, welcome back to another episode of, actually, this is J Talk Sports. I finally got the link up, y'all. Look, I'm about to put the link in the chat for y'all throughout the video. I want everybody that watches over here, that participates over here, to go over there and subscribe to their, because I want to get, by the time we get to the end of this NFL season after the Super Bowl, I want everybody to be watching over there, not over on the Let's Talk with JBJ. That's good. We got to separate these things. But man, welcome back, everybody that's coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe. All that in the bag of chips. Wally is up in the building. He already said salute. Shout out to you, Wally. Death Note is already on his A game right now. He said, welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for joining us. Please remember to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Now, don't feel free, do it. Do it. Just go ahead and subscribe. But before we even get started and get anything cracking in here, I got to go around the room. I'm going to let the host go last. So I got my boy Ro up in the building. Ro has been lost, but now he is found. We found him, y'all. What you got for him, Ro? Oh, Ro, look, you can't hear me, man? Am I on mute or something? Ro, you can hear me?
No, you're not.
I think you on mute.
I think I'm wrong with Mike.
Yeah, there you go. Say something now. Click your button. We here. We gonna get Ro. We gonna get Ro set up. We gonna get him right. Oh, we got Alexis. Alexis ain't playing because you know we gotta talk about the Chiefs. Say that again.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. You kind of laggy, but I can hear you. Let's see. Say hey to the people, man. Tell them hey, whatever, all that in the bag of chips, you know. Ro shit all fucked up. Ro, go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. Shit, we got to get his internet right. We got to get him straight, man. He live out in the country. Y'all didn't hear me say that. I live in the country.
What'd you say?
Say something now.
You can hear me now?
Boom. Yeah. I hear you a lot better now. Man, go ahead and tell the people what's up, man, and all that in the bag of chips, man. Tell them why you ain't been here.
What's going on?
Man, you already know we got to talk about. You missed last week's picks. but we got to talk about the games that happened last week, and I think this is going to be a good one. I'm ready to see what picks you pick for this week coming up. Definitely, I'm ready to see what yours, because you know your boys got to buy. But going to the host, y'all. We got to go to the host. I am not the host. I'm like the side host or the side kick. I got my boy Def Note. Def Note, where you at? Where you at? Where he go? Is he?
I got 17 different mutes over here myself. Can you hear me?
Look, yeah, well, I can hear, man. Look, we gonna get this audio right around here tonight. We gonna get it right. We just getting started. Yeah, go and tell the people what to do, man.
I was just trying to play it safe, man. I got like 3 mutes and I turned every single one of them on because I didn't want nobody to hear me cursing out my dogs. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good day. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty good week last week. Jay, not so much. But it is what it is. He's going to allow me to catch up to those numbers. You know what I'm saying? We got another good week and another good week of predictions. The next week is going to be kind of weird, but we're going to get through. I'm glad y'all stopped by. Again, hit that like and subscribe, and let's get it.
Man, motherfucking shots already fired. Alexis says she in here. Hashtag Chiefs Kingdom. Look, I got somebody that they got a smart person in here, man. I don't know about the rest of y'all. And then Wally said, oh, it game time. Oh, yes. Now, look, y'all, we got to go over what we picked last week, man. We got to go over these games. We got to talk about them. Y'all already know how it go. After that, we're going to go ahead and get ready to pick for next week. So you already know. Let's go ahead and get to it. Gonna get it on up here. And shout out to Red Illusion for the beat. I bet money he didn't even know I was gonna use this beat. But first game that we had last week. And Ro, you ain't in on this, so you know, because you know you wasn't here. But the first game of the week, we had the Eagles versus Texans. Everybody that was on the panel last week picked the Eagles, so we ain't got to say too much about that. But matter of fact, Rose, since you ain't been here, go and tell me what you thought about that game if you had anything, and then the Death Note.
I mean, it was everybody pretty much knew what was going to happen. I kind of thought it was going to be closer because Jalen Hurts at home. Well, didn't they play in Houston?
I don't remember. Hold on. Matter of fact, yeah, they played in Houston.
Yeah, I kind of thought they were going to kind of play into it. You know, you go back home, you're going to have them little jitters in you. So I kind of figured they weren't going to cover that spread, but I don't think nobody thought the Texans had a chance of winning.
Hey, look, I can agree with that. Dev Note, you still there? You ain't hit all 75 of your mutes?
No, I'm still here, man. I only hit one that past time. But but yeah, this game was a no-brainer. I mean, as you can see, that's really one of the reasons why we picked it. I don't think that the Eagles were going to be stopped by the Texans. There's really not much that they were going to be able to do. So yeah, I mean, overall, I don't really have a whole lot for this game.
All right, y'all heard what the two gentlemen said. We're going to keep it moving, man. Everybody got a point off for that one. Now, this one right here, the next game we had the Chargers versus the Falcons. Now, I'm just going ahead and say it right now. We only had one person on the panel last week that picked this game correctly, and that was Rob. But don't nobody tell him when he come in here. He getting a check mark. Everybody else didn't pick this one. Matter of fact, I'm going to start with Death Note on this one. Death Note, do you have any thoughts about that game?
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. I thought the Falcons were going to come away with it. But a lot of these games have been within 3 because, you know, the sports betting is a thing. So, you know, they gotta cover their spreads and make sure that the numbers are right. So, I mean, there's plenty of games that we got down the way where refs even got into some of the tackling and everything as well. So, so yeah, I mean, this, like I said, we expected it to go the other way around. Technically, the Falcons were a little bit more aggressive. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, man, my bad. Oh shit, man, hold up, man. I gotta go to the next page. I forgot Alexis and fucking Marcus had picked too. All right, here you go. It really don't matter because, matter of fact, this is the half of the season, so the picks matter now. Everybody that's here tonight, your picks will count for the race to the end of the season. So starting tonight, and I probably should have told Rob and all them. I think did I say something about this shit last week?
No.
Okay, well here you go. Either way, they missing out. Damn, they both picked the Chargers. Oh, look at that. Look at Alexis and fucking Marcus picked the Chargers on that one. Look, all the picks that are going to be put in today are going to go in the running for whoever has the most correct picks by the end of the year. Like me and Defno, we doing our full season shit. But for everybody else, they can do half season shit starting today. So if you get your picks in, you hear every week. If you miss a week, I'm sorry to tell you something, man. You just gonna miss out on picks for that week. I don't know how many games they play in a week. You're just gonna miss out. But we're gonna see who can call the most correct picks through the second half of the season. Definitely note me and you still got our thing. All right. But
pause.
Okay, no homo. Now here you go. Going to my boy Ro. Did you have any thoughts about this game, man?
I ain't think the Falcon had a chance of being Chargers. Yeah, I just ain't see it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I picked them. I picked them boys. I thought they was gonna pull it out. Man, I'm not a 100% Justin Herbert believer. Just being honest with y'all.
Justin Herbert, he liked that, man.
Like he need to just, I don't know what to tell him. Look, I ain't even finna stick on this game, man. Fuck the Chargers, man. I'm just keep on moving, y'all. Keep on moving. Next game we had the Dolphins versus the Bears, and I think everybody is somewhat sane because we all picked the Dolphins on this one.
Yes, sir.
Ro, I'm gonna start with you. You had any thoughts on that game?
Tyreek Hill, a monster.
That is true. Anything, Dev? Note?
Yeah, so overall in this game, they had their way. Unfortunately, there was a couple things that I was expecting from Tua, but he still was putting on a show. I thought that this was going to be, I didn't think this was going to be this close, like within 3. The Bears are just not crazy good. But again, I keep calling it rigged every every week. But overall, I mean, they controlled the whole game. They dominated the game, and I loved it. I love watching it. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they didn't get the rushing yards. That's what the only thing that kept the Bears in the game was the rushing. But aside from that, yeah, the Dolphins dominated that game. So
all right, man. What you had, Ro?
I said Tua still like. He still got a bubble going on, cause
yeah.
You call it bubble gum.
He got the ugliest bubble mechanics I've seen in a while, bro.
I ain't seen that like.
Yeah, he called it bubble gum arms. Look, I was always. You remember when we was talking about this shit? I was mad that Nick put Jalen on the bench. I thought he should have let him play that second half out in the national championship. I was mad at Nick. Like, you can ask this dude. I walk around talking about, man, I'm about to fucking leave Alabama for this shit.
If Nick had a little Jalen out there, we'd have got beat by.
I don't believe so, man.
Jalen can't throw.
You still think that?
I mean, this year he's showing me something. I don't know what to happen.
I ain't seen nothing different, to be honest with you.
If he run right, he either gonna take off or throw it out of bounds. So
I like those two options. If the play break down, throw that shit out of bounds and get to running. So I'm with you on that shit.
I QB to take chances, man.
Hey man, look, hey, go ahead. I give you James Winston.
Yeah, I'm a fan too. So
oh shit. Wally said, don't do no picks without my black ass. I got you, Wally. That's why I put the link in there for you to come up. When we get through. But nobody come up right now until we get through with going through these games real quick. Like, so the next game we had up on the schedule, y'all, we had the Bengals versus the Panthers. And I think everybody is smart. Hold on, let me check second page. Hold on. Oh, no, oh shit. Almost everybody was smart. Look, y'all, don't tell Marcus for when he get over here. Marcus, that was his switch.
Ooh.
But besides that, everybody else picked right. Anybody got any thoughts about this game?
None.
Nah.
All right, look, y'all, I love it. Well, let's keep it moving, motherfucker. Let's keep it moving. Next game we had the Lions versus the Packers, and let me just go down the list. I got that one right. Defno got that one right. Rob got that one right. Not gonna say nothing about Wally, and then Marcus got that one right, and ain't gonna say nothing about Alexis. Anybody had any thoughts about this game?
And Roger Watts.
Yeah, I mean, his whole season is a disappointment.
Yeah, they're gonna find a way to make an excuse for him.
Well, shit, I give him an excuse. He ain't stay in Peru long enough doing all that, whatever the fuck shit he was doing. Because he tripping.
Now his team also ain't got his back. You can't come in and be toxic or whatnot and expect people to work for you. It is what it is.
Look, I would 100% agree. He is a certified turnoff. So I don't think anybody really else had anything on that. We gonna keep it moving, y'all, because I'm ready to get to the picks and then we can talk our shit.
Yes, sir.
Next game we had up, y'all. We had the Pats versus the Colts. And let me check the list real quick. Ooh, what? Hold on. Marcus can't get 2 fucking switches. Did he say? I think he said something early last time and then gave me the right name. Because this is another switch from Marcus. Marcus switched to actually picking the Pats. Alexis, you didn't get no love on that. And then everybody else on the panel.
And you giving like 6 switches?
Nah, man, it's supposed to be 1 switch, but I think that was the time when he said a team real quick. He's like, no, my bad. And then he was like, he picked that team. I think that was the one. I think that's the one. I'm not sure. But look, I'm gonna give it to him this week. Next week we're gonna be this week starting forward. We're gonna be very clear about who somebody pick. I'm gonna ask people twice. Are you sure that's your team? And then we can go to the switches. But everybody picked the Pats except Alexis, so I don't know what she was sipping on that night. But any thoughts on this game, y'all?
No, I mean it turned out the way I thought it was gonna be. Though, like I said, McAfee, he was like, yeah, the Colts ain't the Colts, and he retired from that team. So,
anything, Ro?
Same. Colts, they don't know who they are right now.
Hell to the no. And then, bro, look who they fucking hired.
Hey, man. I hate to kind of bring up that whole race.
Oh, no, you go. Save that shit, because we're going to talk about that after we make our picks. We're going to talk about that shit. Because, we going to talk about that shit. Because that's some bullshit right there. Like, man, they tripping. But, look, I will say this about this game. The Patriots have the best pass rusher in the league right now on their team, and that was part of the main reason they won that game on top of the Colts offense just being straight trash. Look out for Judon, man. Judon been doing work. Next game we had up right here, y'all. Ooh-wee. Disappointment of the week, right? We had the Bills versus the Jets, and let me see if anybody has some balls. Oh, shit. Somebody had some balls. Y'all, can y'all think who had balls?
Only in her mouth.
Well, I'll just put it like this. Everybody got this shit wrong except Alexis. Alexis called this game correctly. She picked the Jets. Thoughts about this game? Because I'm pretty sure somebody got thoughts on this shit.
Hey, man, it wasn't supposed to go that way, man. But look, they trying to
it wasn't supposed to happen like that, Frank.
It wasn't supposed to happen like this, man. I mean, come on now. What was y'all thinking? Giving up a dang on touchdown. I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. They probably should have brought Flacco back out, but
get Flacco back in the game, man. He on his crutches. Get him in.
I don't care.
Get his ass in here right now.
So I mean, this game. I mean, I to be honest with you, this is right here one of those upsets where I thought like the Bills was gonna take this away. I didn't think the Jets were really gonna do it, but it is what it is. I mean, I really ain't got no comments on it.
All right, what you got on this, Ro? What you thought about this game?
I like the Jets, but I ain't see them being Buffalo either. The Jets playing ball right now, man.
Oh, yes, sir. I didn't.
Ain't how music can be and just think you just gonna go and whoop up on the Jets.
They've been surprising me all season long, and not because of their quarterback. Like I'm saying, they getting these wins in spite of their goddamn quarterback, bro. Like that dude, I never liked that little motherfucker, and I ain't gonna never like that little motherfucker. But his team is playing good, and I don't like Zach Wilson, man.
I'm gonna be honest on what saved them. What really saved them is their running game and the fact that they were able to get penetration in, or not, through the offensive line. That's really what sealed the deal on this game. I mean, it's crazy, bro. I don't know what's going on with a lot of these offensive lines out there right now, man. A lot of that stuff is is really looking kind of sick, and you're getting a lot of these upsets and a lot of these close games that otherwise shouldn't be. So
it really shouldn't be this goddamn close. Now here you go. Let me see. We had okay, Wally, I already got you. You said without your black ass. I'll make sure we don't do the picks without your black ass. And then we got Alexis said, yay, she the only one that got this. She called this game correctly, so I will give her props for that. And then Marcus came up in the building. He's shouting out everybody. Marcus, you can go ahead and come up because you did have picks for this week. Go ahead and come hit that link. I already got it in the chat. I probably should have pinned it. I didn't pin anything on the YouTube side, but it is what it is, though. The link is in there for you. But and everybody else is gonna be able to come up after we get through picking. After we get through picking, going through these games, and we start to get the picking. And I put the link. Oh, look at him! He's so happy. And I put the link in the chat, y'all. Look, I want everybody that's in here right now because we're gonna, after the end of this NFL season, we're gonna be doing all shows over on the J Talk Sports channel. So the link is in the description. Click the link, go over there and sub up. I'm gonna be streaming them on both until we get to the end of the season. But after that, everything's transitioning over there. So look, hit that thing for your boy. I need to look up and see a couple more subscribers. Now, Marcus, I'm gonna ask you real quick before we move on. Did you have any thoughts about the Bills and the Jets game?
I was kind of surprised. I was kind of shocked he lost to the Jets.
Sounds like he in the same boat with the rest of us besides Alexis. She knew something. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Next game up, y'all.
Yo, that was messed up, yo.
Yeah, look, I'm just saying. We had the Vikings and the Commanders. And from what I can see, everybody got this one correct except Alexis. So everybody around here gets a point. I don't know. It keep bouncing like that. She'll get one right and everybody else miss it, and then she'll get one wrong and everybody else gets it. I don't know. It's weird to looking at it right now. But I'll start with Marcus to start this one off. Do you have any thoughts about that game?
Which one again? Which game?
Vikings and Commanders.
Nah, I knew the Vikings would come off and win it. The Commanders, they got enough of 80% in the game, but it's that last 20 or last 25 they can't finish with.
Can't finish with. Ro, going to you. Any thoughts on this game? What you playing, Madden over there, man? You been getting greased, bro. He getting greased right now.
No, just on 2K.
What you thought? Did you have any thoughts about that Vikings Commanders game?
Man, I don't know why people sleeping on the Vikings. Like, I like Kirk Cousins.
no.
See, there's a sleeper right above me, y'all. Look, right above me, y'all.
And like, I don't know. I'm trying to see what are they missing. Like,
They got a good team. They put it like that. They got a good, solid team. Dev Note, I'm gonna get your thoughts, Dev Note, since you want to hate on second cousins around here. That's second cousins, man. Go ahead and tell me your thoughts about second cousins.
Look, I hear you. But the reason that they winning is not on the arm of Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, threw for like
He threw for 2 touchdowns. But what I'm saying is that it's like y'all making this dude sound like he's a super all.
Look what it says right here, sir. Look what it says right here. Kirk Cousins got the ball after leading the Minnesota Vikings to a comeback victory.
Let me finish.
First Cousins.
Let me finish. First off, they didn't even wake up until the fourth quarter. And
I'm not arguing that.
And second off, he barely threw 50%.
Wait, what's their record though? Last I checked, is it better than the Ravens? Better than the Ravens, right?
Oh, they shooting shots.
Yeah, okay.
6-3 versus 7-1-1. I'll take that any day of the week.
They shooting shots out here tonight, y'all.
Now, I'm not saying that Kirk Cousins is better than Lamar. I like Lamar more than Kirk Cousins, but I still give Kirk Cousins his respect because the Vikings were struggling and they were down bad without Kirk Cousins before he got there. Every now and then he'll win a division title. Every now and then he'll take him to the playoffs. You know, man, Case Keenum even took them to the freaking NFC Championship. I got to see Kirk Cousins do that, though.
I'm talking about this game in isolation. Not talking about the whole season. I'm talking about this game in isolation.
But what was your final thoughts about the whole game? I ain't even gonna hold you on it. What was your final thoughts on that shit?
No, I said that he was a little bit late to show up or whatnot. Like this game wasn't the normal Kirk Cousins that you would normally see. So you can't really give him the most high as far as credit on this order, case and be. Yes, in the fourth quarter they did seem to wake up, but again, you know what I'm saying, there was no.
It ain't always how you start; it's how you finish, baby.
You're right.
Ooh,
I'm just saying that the consistency wasn't there that you normally would see coming out of Kirk Cousins. He's usually either slow and steady or getting his ass whooped.
They're disrespecting that man. Alexis, she said, and I think I switched to the Commanders. You did, girl. You had a correct pick right the first time. You damn switched. And then she said, didn't Cruz come from the Commanders or used to be? Which Cruz? Victor Cruz? I'm guessing that's who she talking about. Or Cuz. No,
Cruz
Cousins. Oh, she talking about Cousins. Kirk Cousins. My bad.
Yeah. Cousins did start with the. They were used to being on the Redskins. Now they're the Commanders. Yeah. Yep.
Honestly, they should have just kept Washington football team. It sounded so dumb.
I'm thinking the Washington Rebels or the Washington Renegade. That would be a good team because instead of Redskins, you could replace it with another R word. You know.
Man, shit, I'm not even gonna hold you. When they came out with the Washington football team, I thought that shit sounded stupid. And then I heard Commanders. I was like, go back to the Washington football team.
Hey man, you never know you never know how good it is that you got until you lose.
Hey, I swear, man. Like, look, they sold merch for an entire year. It switched the name. I was like, these motherfuckers. But either way, Renegades could be good. I like the Washington football team. But look, we going to get up off of these motherfuckers, and we got to go to the game. The next game on the list, y'all. We got the damn Raiders versus the damn Jags, man. You got the Raiders versus Jags. When it came down to this one right here, y'all, Raiders and Jags, it seems like I got it right. Death Note got it right. Yeah, that's all that they got it right.
Man, fuck y'all.
Just gonna leave that alone right there. I'm gonna start that game. Look, I'm gonna start with Wally.
No, hold on, JBJ, because
you want to get your thoughts in?
No,
give me your thoughts. Go ahead.
You gotta start with the Cali boy. You gotta start with the Cali.
All right, go. We going to Marcus first. Marcus, with your thoughts on the game. Make it quick though, because we got 5 people up in now, so we got to speed run this.
Listen, I'm just saying their record should be the opposite of what it is right now. It's some bullshit right now. You know what I'm saying? Because
I would agree.
The thing about the Raiders is it's the same thing that I said about the Commanders, but the Raiders have an even better team than the Commanders. That's the more sad part about it. That frustrates the shit out of me.
This makes no sense.
That's it, though.
See, they need to get a damn defense.
Wally, give me your thoughts. What do you think about the game?
Man, the game was this some bull. I should have won this. I should have won. God damn it! This should have been my day. Should have won this shit.
That was what you was hanging all your hopes on this game right here.
No, like this game should have been the game that they should have won. That's the whole point. And the fact that they lost is some bullshit. This is some straight up bull. Nothing but straight hypocrisy for bull. I don't know who the hell came to take a fucking knee down. I don't know what it is, but it's some bull.
Okay. Damn, Wally.
This should have been a clean sweep. This should have been a clean sweep. I don't know what the hell happened.
Hey, little Wally, you sure you ain't from California?
No. But damn it, this should have been a clean sweep. The Raiders should have had a clean sweep. I don't know what happened here. The Jaguars are so as hell. I don't know what the frick going on. Man, most of these games, I don't know what happened. The Packers, look, I know y'all already passed it, but the Packers should have won yesterday. On Sunday.
I don't want to hear that shit about the Packers. You missed that shit. Nah, you late, Wally. No, I don't want to hear about the Packers.
I know, but still.
Nah, fuck that. Ain't no still. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll. Tell me what you think about this goddamn game, because Wally got more energy than a crackhead on Friday.
What game?
Roll. You better stop losing on that 2K and tell me what you think. Did you have any thoughts on the Raiders versus Jags?
I ain't have none on that one. I ain't even pay attention to that game, man.
All right. I love it. Devin, no. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that this was going to be cut dry and simple to pick because of the simple fact that the Raiders. How many points did they score last week?
I can't even remember.
Zero.
Ooh-wee.
A whopping
Ooh-wee.
0. I think they got beat like 21 or 27 to zip. Like,
That's
it's
bad.
24 to 0 by the Saints. Come on, I was just like, yeah, this ain't gonna.
Let me
go
look this up. No, but the Saints got defense though. That's the difference.
They got that D though.
I hear you.
No, respectfully, they got defense. Look, the Saints will always keep their defense. That's the truth. I ain't gonna buck on that.
I ain't hating on you, man. I'm just talking shit. Hey, go look. We gonna move on from this game right here because look, man, me and Death Note, we can do a Wi-Fi bump because we know. I don't know what they was thinking, but we knew what it was. All right, look, y'all. We moving on to the next game. We had the Seahawks versus the Cardinals, and I will say this ahead of time. Death Note, you're a smart man for switching, buddy.
Right,
You're a smart man for switching, buddy.
Yeah, this was always my pick. I just chose the Cardinals so I could have a switch in.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. I was contemplating with this one that night about switching. I was like, do I really want to switch any of them? But I think I'm confident. But look, y'all can trust the panel around here from time to time because when they all agree, those teams usually win. And, well, I can't even really say that because we all picked the Bills. Oh, hold on. One person. Hold on. Did one person not pick the Bills? Who didn't pick? Hold up. Oh no, Alexis picked the Jets on that one. I forgot about that. Yeah, here you go. Look, I think when we all agree, I think we usually shooting 100. Everybody picked the Eagles, 100. Everybody picked the Dolphins, 100. Yeah, man. As of right now, bro, we shooting 100 as a panel, bro. I'm look, hey, Nick Wright, you better watch out, you little goofy looking motherfucker. But I don't even. Do any of y'all really want to say anything about this game right here?
Can you redo the tally though to see what we all came up with from our last pick?
No.
We ain't done yet. We ain't done. I'm gonna give you and Wally the complete rundown from what the picks were. Well, matter of fact, I'm just giving you numbers how many you got right because I've been checking everybody off on the way down. So, any thoughts on this real quick though?
Man, I got something to say about the Seahawks, but not that.
Hater.
Go ahead and say something about them Hawks.
Hey, we know what the problem was in Seattle.
Yeah, of course.
Russ.
Yep. Now, I would love to add. Also. Look, shout out to Geno Smith. That man. Look, I don't know how long he's been since he had like a solid starting NFL job, but he kept his composure. He's doing a good job. That man, he's doing big things.
Hey, how long has Geno been in the league? Like 10 years? Geno?
Yeah.
Give or take, yeah.
Say about that. Let's say he is 17, because I don't know exactly. But yeah, he been in for a while.
Yeah, because he had a sloppy start as a quarterback, but this time around he's doing good. He's doing some good stuff.
Who did he get drafted by? The Jets or something?
Oh, he got drafted by the Jets.
Yeah, man. Listen, you can't start there, man. That's a career ruiner right from the get-go.
But look, the reason why I'm saying that it's good that he's doing it now, like over here, is because he makes a comeback. A lot of quarterbacks can't make that comeback.
I'm loving it. He in the perfect offense because that team is not built by the quarterback leading it, but the quarterback has to contribute. And we saw what happened with that. It's starting to open all our eyes. Like they were talking about let Russ cook, and that's when the Seahawks started going down fucking hill when Russ started cooking. Get back to Pete Carroll's offense. We're gonna run it like college. We're gonna play this shit off our defense and our run game, and the quarterback just need to make plays when we need him to. And you see what's happening with Geno. So yeah, I agree with all y'all on that. They're gonna be an interesting team to watch this year. But now let's go on down to the Bucks and the motherfucking Rams, y'all. Ooh wee.
Man.
I just wanted to talk shit right here for a second. Hey Marcus, you want to join me in this talking shit for a second? Because there was only 2 people on this panel that picked the Bucks.
Yes, sir.
And that was my switch for you. That was my switch. I was on the fence. I was on the fence about that one. But Marcus, man, what you hear? I'm going to Marcus first. Fuck nah, Wally. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I want to know what Marcus thinks about this game right here.
That's to the point. I don't know what the hell happened.
Look, don't feel bad, Wally. Don't feel bad. Do me one favor, though.
It was a close game anyway. It was a close game anyway. It's about 3 points.
Wally got all
Tom
this
Brady should have more than that.
Watch that. Look at that. Hey, man. Marcus, where you at?
I'm right here, sir.
All right,
yes,
go and talk
sir.
your shit, man. Go and talk your shit real quick,
just like
for
that,
a second.
just
Wally
like that.
lost his mind.
Hey, just like that meme, that line. Yes, sir. Listen, we all knew that, hey, they were going through some tough times. They had some injuries. Went to that, bitch ass Giselle Bundchen. She wanted to put Tom Brady through the heartache in the middle of a season. But guess what? He still got it. 45 years old. 45 years old. Still doing game-winning drives. Broke the record. The only quarterback to have regular season and postseason of 100,000 yards and the most game-winning drives. And he's doing it. Year 23.
All right, well, here you go. Hold on. Wally, before you tell him that, look, I'm happy that I picked the Bucks, but I don't co-sign none of that shit he just said. Wally, what was your thoughts about the game? And Wally, keep it short, because you're a little animated about this game. Go ahead, keep it short, Wally. 25 seconds.
No, I'm good. I spoke my piece.
All right, I'm going to go to Ro next. Ro, what was your thoughts about this game right here?
Hey, what Buddy just said about Brady, I agree with every word.
Man, shut up. Y'all don't be coming around this.
Thank you.
Around here.
Thank you, sir. Hey, what's your name? You said Ro? Nice to meet you, Ro. Thank you, sir.
Oh my
Hey.
goodness.
I blame
Y'all did some Tom Brady
He
ball
undefeated.
lickers.
Boy, that's all I'm saying.
Dev Note, what was your thoughts on this game, man? Can we get some voice of reasoning around him?
Yeah, to be honest with you.
Bad kid, too.
To be honest with you, the reason why the Bucks got this was because you had Tom Brady out of there chunking up these small little gains as far as yards, but for the most part, it was the defense. The defense is what really showed up. They had 8 QB hits. I think they had 3 or 4 sacks, something like that. And then I think that in this game, the Rams punted like 10 times. It's like 8 or 10 times. So yeah, I mean, literally they weren't able to move
Ain't no fun with the rabbit got the gun.
They weren't able to move the ball down the field, and the Buccaneers were. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, I really thought the Rams was gonna pull this out, but it is what it is, man.
It
That's
is what it is.
I said last week, don't bet against Brady, and I picked Brady, and he lost. And then this week, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I said the same thing, but I picked against him, and look.
Hey, man, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
The Rams just look bad to me this
it
year,
is.
man. The Rams just look bad, so I had to pick Tom on this just because I think they got a better defense.
Yeah.
But look, fuck this
Man,
team.
but they won the
man.
ball last year.
Yeah, but they down, bro. They down bad right now. And Matthew Stafford
Yeah,
really
down.
not playing good. If you look at him playing, bro, Wally, watch Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford playing like shit.
And that's the beef I have. Like, how the hell do you leave, get better, look better, and then now you over here looking like some bum?
Nah. The sad part, even last year, he didn't look. Well, look, Matthew Stafford didn't.
I mean, he
play
didn't
great.
look as impressive last year, but
He
my
looked
thing
good.
is just like they should have. He should. The fact that he has the weapon, like, okay, let's get one thing clear. I know he don't have the weapons that he did last year. That's
he do.
that's common sense.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
No, not
Who you
all of
talking
them.
about?
Not all. Not all. of them.
Who you talking about? Odell?
That's one.
Who else?
Wait, who? Wait, okay, is every receiver that he had beforehand was still there other than Odell Beckham?
I'm asking you. You said he ain't got all his weapons.
No, because my
Hot
thing
seat,
is
nigga. Hot seat.
no, because the reason why I asked is because literally he just not. It's just the performance is just not there. It's not there from last year. That's what I'm saying. Like it just looked different. But hey, who knows?
I think he's hurt. I think Matthew Stafford's hurt and he's playing through it, but he didn't have an amazing season last year though. He got a lot of his shine off.
If he hurt, he better sit his ass down somewhere.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. But he go. We gonna
He
move
better do
on
that.
to the shit. And if he care about his career, he should. But I don't think he's doing that. He ain't even gonna make it to Hall of Fame as of right now. But Matthew Stafford is a good player. I'm glad Rob ain't here right now because I be talking about Stafford. He be like, man, we talking about my nigga. I'm like, he don't play for the Lions no more, nigga. He don't play for them niggas no more. But look, here you go. We going on to the next game, y'all. We got the Titans and the Chiefs. And once you know, when we all have confidence in one team, like the Bills, they just royally fuck it up. We don't usually get that with the Chiefs, man. I'm just saying, man, because everybody over here picked the Chiefs. Everybody. Pick the damn Chiefs, and guess what? Everybody gets a check.
Damn right.
And
everybody gets a check.
And they
But-
would have lost that game if it wasn't for the fourth quarter. Like,
I was going straight to you first, Dev Note. What was your thoughts?
yeah, I thought that this game was utterly deplorable. The O-line couldn't hold that much. Patrick Mahomes was getting his butt whooped more than any other game this season. It's just
Getting his butt whooped.
more so than any other game that he's played this season.
Man, you mean that the line wasn't blocking?
We're saying the same thing, sir.
No. See, we're saying two different things. You said Pat
Okay.
Mahomes was getting his butt whooped, and
Okay,
I said
sorry,
that the
sorry.
line wasn't blocking.
The line wasn't blocking, which led to 8 QB hits and 4 sacks.
I'm gonna wait until you're done. Actually,
So what I'm saying is that he was getting touched a lot more in this past game than
No
most
homo.
of the games that than the games that preceded it. All right. Otherwise,
she's talking best in the chat. She's talking
hold on, let me see something real quick. Anyways, so the good thing about it is, man, they pulled it out. The Titans could not move the ball. It's one of those things where I saw a couple flashes, I think in the third quarter, where I thought, man, actually it might have been the second quarter, where I thought Tannehill might have lost his job. But toward the end of the game, he kind of crumbled. But yeah, I mean, overall, King Henry did his thing. He actually kept them in the game because obviously, if you look, they only threw 16 passes the entire game.
King Henry was the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
He's still king.
Now wait a minute.
Don't-
To that record right now, the Titans are what right now?
5-3.
Oh, he ain't gonna lose his. Well, no. I'll say this.
No,
though. I
Ryan
don't think he's gonna
Tannehill.
lose his
That's their
job.
problem. That's their problem. Ryan Tannehill is their problem. Like he go no.
See, look. Let me say this. If that was the case, they would have kept Mariota then. Because my thing is, why dip Mariota for him?
Because Tannehill's better than Mariota.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say it like this: if he let's compare the Titans and Falcons at the end of this year.
Offense.
Because I'm telling you right now,
I'm just saying in
that offense, well, then they need to get up the weaponry then. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, the problem with the Titans for me is they didn't have no defense. I mean, back then, I don't know until right now. I don't know if they have a decent defense right now, but even then, my only critique is the Chiefs should have more wins. I mean, I should have more points on the board, but
the Chiefs,
nonetheless, they won. Yeah.
You said the Chiefs? We ain't talking about the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs should have more points on the board. That should have been, to be
We ain't
honest,
talking
from the
about
last
the
time
Chiefs. We should have had more points on the board. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's what I'm saying. No, because my thing is, from what I remember, amongst the Titans, they have a sorry to mediocre defense. So they should have cleaned that shit. But I don't know what happened. But
It is what it is. It kind of goes back to what Devno said since Wally gave him his input. We got Wally off the board. I got to go to Roe and Marcus, but it's pretty much what Devno said, man. They pressured the fuck out of Pat Mahomes. They put pressure in his face all game long. That's why the score is so low. His line couldn't block them dudes. Them dudes was bum rushing. But Roe, going to you first. This Roe.
Say that again.
What was your thoughts about the Chiefs and the Titans game?
Yeah, Chiefs ain't what we think they is, man.
Oh shit! Go ahead and get it off your chest. Come
We
on,
are
man.
who we thought they were. We are who we thought they were.
Yo. 30 seconds less. Go ahead and get off your chest.
When playoff time get here, he gonna miss Tyreek.
That's it?
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. Oh,
All right, going to Marcus. I gotta go to Marcus, y'all. Go ahead, go Marcus. I'm gonna get my thoughts.
Nah. Hey.
Oh, Lord,
Good
no.
night. No, I'm playing. Yeah, no, the
That's
Chiefs they should have they should have scored more, but they got the job done. The defense did their job, so that's a good sign for the Chiefs. Though there's pluses and minuses in games that you get to pick from. So the Chiefs defense did hold their ground. They kept their team under 17, 18 points. So that's good. Yeah, the Titans, what they're doing with the issue with the Titans is ever since they got rid of AJ Brown, who was their star receiver, that's an issue. When the line has to do a better job. And when it comes to Ryan Tannehill, the other new guy only had like less than 100 yards passing. What the hell is that?
Malik Willis. He a rookie though, man. He wasn't ready for that.
That shit don't matter.
No, it actually do matter though.
You cannot be a rookie passing for 70, 80 yards in a game.
You at least gotta have 100. I'm sorry. I agree with Marcus.
Nah. I give him that because it's a shit. How many passing yards did Matt Jones throw for in this first NFL start?
Who?
Matt Jones.
No, nobody care about Matt Jones.
Okay. Thought we had some Patriots fans in the room, and I guess we don't, y'all. Sorry about that. Look, I'm gonna get my thoughts on this game real quick, and then we're gonna keep it moving, man, because we got one more game to go to, and then we're gonna get to these picks. Look, y'all, Chiefs versus Titans. For anybody that doubts the Chiefs, that I heard a lot of fucking doubt in this room. I don't know what's wrong with any of these. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go and go full screen. No, not Death Note. Hell no. Go to me. Here we go. Boom, me. Look, y'all. Y'all heard a lot of doubt in this room by the Kansas City Chiefs. The line needs to be worked on, but Pat Mahomes didn't fucking get it. He ain't show his ass or nothing like that. He showed you that he can fucking work down the field. The one interception he threw, go back and watch the play when he threw it. That's some bullshit. But all I know is Chiefs gonna be in the Super Bowl. Just throwing that out there for y'all. Let's go ahead and get back to everybody around here, man. I don't know what none of them niggas talking about. And then Alexis, get her comment in real quick. She said compared to Jackson when he had his first start, he looked better. All right, I'll give you that. He did look better. And Malik Willis ain't no goddamn Lamar either, though. Last game of the week, y'all, since we talking about Lamar. We got Lamar on the tongue. So guess who we talking about? Lamar. Let's see what we got over here on this panel, man. Let's see what everybody picked. Everybody picked the Ravens except Alexis.
Hey, I don't blame her, but at the same time, goddamn.
Hey, look, that was kind of like in your face, Death Note. But look, man. I'm gonna go to Death Note first, man. Death Note, you got the floor.
I mean, I ain't got a whole lot to say about this game.
Okay. Hey, look, man, a few words. Going to road next. Okay, now he got some words for me. I'm sorry.
Nah, it really should have been 27-6, but he really stepped out of bounds, and they gave him that touchdown. So I mean, other than that, I got no words for this.
All right, we're gonna go to Roe next. Roe, thoughts on that Ravens Saints game?
I mean, they ain't look all that impressive, but I think once Deshaun Jackson get a couple under his feet, that duo gonna be crazy.
Now we going to Wally next. Wally, what'd you think about that game right there?
Now, first, just started looking at just the two teams. I thought the defense was going to be the major story of the show. Other than that, the Ravens, they did their job, man. They did their job. They got it down. They kept their opponents down under 20 points, and they hold them to a touchdown and 2 mere field goal points. So, hey, good job.
All right. Marcus, any thoughts on that?
I didn't watch that game. That shit was a fucking runt gas, savage ass, swap me ass game. I didn't give a shit about that game.
So Marcus didn't give 2 fucks about them motherfuckers playing each other. Look, y'all. My thoughts on the game is look, Lamar pulled it out. A lot of people were trying to criticize him for the way that he was talking to his center and shit during the game. I think he needs to do that more often. A lot of people was like, well, they were up. Why was he even in his face? Because Lamar wants to fucking
Peyton
win.
Manning and Tom Brady do that shit. Why can't he?
Yeah, exactly. And the sad part is Lamar want to win, man. He look, him and Jalen Hurts are in my top 2 for dudes that I would want to get behind just because I know that they always going to give me 100%. So, man, look, don't be putting that comment down. What she said? Yeah, I just picked the Saints just cause. Okay, let's see. What was the next comment? Alexa said, "Forgot about it."
Yeah.
Italian accent. Look, I'm glad Lamar got that one. I'm ready to see how this shit plays out throughout the season because I don't feel like they're going to give him his contract during the season. All I do is pray that he gets to the playoffs, at least get another playoff win. I don't see them making the Super Bowl, but I can see them winning at least 2 games. And
so making it to the
You know
AFC
what?
Championship.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm
Who
glad
all
you
in the
mentioned that. 'Cause I'll
AFC?
say
Who
it
all
like
would they
this.
go up? What you had, Wally?
No, so I'll say this, right? To your point about his contract, they ain't giving Jimmy Garoppolo no contract either. If Jimmy Garoppolo gets a contract, then he definitely got to get a contract.
But here's the difference
That's
between
my-
Jimmy
that's my
Garoppolo. Here's the difference between Jimmy Garoppolo and Lamar. At least Jimmy took the San Francisco team to 2 or 3 NFC championships, including a Super Bowl appearance.
No, that's true. That's true, Marcus. But the thing is, here's my point. The fact that they're not able to and willing to give him a contract because they want to trade him off, knowing that they can't even get a team to get him, that's an issue right there. And my thing is, they have to look at this because my thing is, as long as Jimmy is producing, and plus they're getting him weapons like freaking McCaffrey. Oh, come on, y'all need to stop playing games. Sign that man. It's just what it is.
All right, any other thoughts about him? Like they not gonna pay. Like, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, like Lamar Jackson definitely deserves a fat contract. He has won more than I think he's won 2 MVPs, right, since he's been in the league.
Nah, he only won 1.
Okay, well, I think he should have won a second one too, but that's neither here nor there. What matters is now. Okay, he's been having his team make sure they get it to the playoffs and win the division titles before. So, with that being said, I think you got to pay the man. He's putting up his numbers. He's putting in the work. He's carrying the team on his back, and he's doing what he's got to do. So, he doesn't really have a great offensive weapons. I don't know who his top receivers is besides the tight end, Mark Andrews, but I don't know if you guys can name them.
Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman is out for the season.
Oh, he actually out? He out for the whole season?
Yeah, he elected to get the surgery. The thing
Well,
about it is,
they got D-Jack, so hopefully D-Jack can get back into form.
That's one fucking guy.
no.
Look, Mark Andrews was on the motherfucker he was really throwing to anyways.
That's one little itty bitty ass 5'9", 5'10", 175 pounder at best. 170 pounder maybe of a football player.
Now, real quick.
Your point, Marcus.
Hey, real quick. I don't know if any of y'all
He can do it. He's not that guy what he was 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be real. The problem that I have with that saying that he has no options is the fact that they don't use the options that they have the way.
Hold on. I did not say he didn't have options. He has like 2. One of them is like basically one of the best tight ends in the league right now, top 3, top 4 in Mark Andrews. He has the other one. I can't remember the other one's name.
He got Mark Andrews. He got Isaiah Likely, who's like baby Mark Andrews, and he's been juking people on the field, even all the way from the preseason to now. He's got Devin Duvernay, who has sure hands, and he's
there you go, Duvernay. That's the name, Duvernay.
Yeah, he's got sure hands. James Prochet is good on wheel routes and stuff like that, and he's got sure hands. Like they come down with the ball. They don't drop much. Like Devin Duvernay and Prochet, they don't drop much. The problem is that they never really got a whole lot of playing time because Bateman took it and damn, what's his name? Fucking, he just left. Marquise Brown. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood. He was taking a lot of those, those targets.
Yeah, Hollywood was getting them deep balls, yeah.
Yeah. So right now it's just like until we get into the swing of things as far as them opening up, they try to move the ball around a little bit. You know what I'm saying, this time. But I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen. I hate when people keep saying that he doesn't have the tools that's necessary right now, or he doesn't have as good of tools that's necessary. These guys, if you look at their drops,
I didn't say that though.
I know. No, I'm saying I'm getting tired of when people say that. I'm saying that they don't drop the ball as long as he throws it to in their general vicinity for the most part. They don't drop it. So I mean, he just needs to use it more, or rather,
they popping, locking, and dropping.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. I think we all got faith in Lamar. I think that's one thing that I've understood with how we talk about him. We just and look, we're just ready to see what he can do, man. because the sky's the
He's
limit for
so
him.
far the most consistent guy. when it comes
Get to an
quarterback.
AFC championship. Get to an AFC championship though.
That would be good. Like, who's all in the AFC?
Chiefs.
The AFC team.
She said the AFC
Hold on.
team.
Let me get the.
I'm saying, so the Chiefs in that conference, the Bills in that conference.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, we got the Bills, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Titans, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Chargers, the Patriots, the Bengals, Colts, Browns, Broncos, Jaguars, Raiders, Steelers, Texans.
All right, the first teams you name up, it's gonna be look. He in a hard division. He in a hard division to come out of there, and he's over there with my boy Mahomes. So I'm gonna say he's not gonna get out, but I believe he can break through. I believe he has the ability to break through and change the game. So I'm not
Are
going to
you
hold
saying
him on
he's
that.
in a hard division or hard conference? Because hard conference I can see. Hard division, not so much.
We're in a hard conference. We're third in the conference right now.
Because their division teams are what the Browns, the Bengals, and the Steelers. The Browns are actually a decent team. The Steelers, they're boo boo. The Bengals, they're kind of trying to figure themselves out because they're kind of have a hangover from Super Bowl loss.
Don't
And,
sleep on him.
The Browns score should be reversed. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's facts. The Browns should have a better record than what they have.
Hey, well, guess what? Since we coming up on somebody listening to goddamn anime TV and shit. Look, this is what we about to do though, because we gotta go over the picks from last week. And I got to give everybody how many they got. Definitely, I got to tally us up for this week and last week because I didn't tally us up last week. But starting this week coming up, when everybody makes their pick tonight, and Alexis, you can get ready to come on up if you want to, because I know you want to get your picks in too. We're having a race to the finish line to the end of the season to see who calls the most games correctly. But for this week, coming in last place, just gonna get that out the way. Gonna be Alexis. She got 7 picks correct this week. All right, coming in second to last place is Wally with 8 correct picks.
Nope.
And then we had
You
a
suck ass,
4-way
Wally.
tie. We had a 4-way tie for first place.
I got 7, bro.
Nah, you got 8.
Bro?
Yeah, you got 8. Alexis got 7. You got 8, and then we had a 4-way tie for first. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to. You're right.
All right. 4-way tie between me, Marcus, Rob, Death Note. We all got 10 picks correctly. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damn it, Marcus.
So, gentlemen that know how to pick games right, pat yourself on the back.
Man, forget y'all niggas.
We
These
are
games
the
are fun.
champions, my friends.
These games are fun.
Now. And
Now-
we will keep on fighting.
Marcus, look, you have no singing career. I'm just gonna throw that out there for you.
Yeah,
Right now.
yeah.
I mean,
I
you
don't
really
wanna hurt
don't, but you make a great announcer, though. I do know
And
that.
speaking of the man that just spoke, we got Jay Takashi on the panel. Jay, tell him what's up, man. Tell everybody, hey, man, I'm getting you in on these picks, so get ready.
All right, man. How y'all doing? Let's get these picks going.
Shut up, Jay.
All right. Look, that's how you keep it copacetic. Look, y'all.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
I'm going to start basically this way. I'm going to start at the bottom. Jay, I'm going to go to you first. We're going to go to Wally next, then Marcus, then Ro, me, and then Death Note. We just going to continue the ladder that we have right here. Alexis, are you coming up here to make your picks? Because I don't want you coming up here later talking about, I'm going to put my picks in because I want to see how everybody do this week coming up. Because this is when it counts. So think wisely about your pick. You get one switch, but you only switch after we go through the first section of picks. And then the second round, you can make a switch. So, Jay, Mr. Kashi. Matter of fact, Alexis is in here first. Boom. Alexis is going to make her first pick since she came in, and she has automatically been designated to the bottom.
Gotcha.
Everybody like the bottom B. Alexis.
Yeah,
First game in the... Huh?
yeah, I'm back. Yeah,
All right, she ready. She ready to go. Look, first game of the week. We got the Falcons versus the Panthers. Who you got?
Falcons.
All right, she got the Falcons. All right, going to Jay next. Who you got? Falcons or Panthers?
I got the White Ranger Falcons.
We got the Falcons. All right. Next in line is Wally. Who you got? Falcons or Panthers?
Falcons.
All right. Going on to Marcus. Who you got? Falcons or Panthers?
Falcons.
All right. Keep it moving. I got the Falcons. I mean, my bad. Where Ro go?
Yeah, Ro.
Ro still here. My bad. Ro, who you got?
I got the Panthers, man.
Oh, you got the Oh, we got some other shit in here now. Got the Panthers. I picked the Falcons. Definitely know who you got.
Falcons.
All right. Got Falcons across the board besides Ro. All right. Moving on to the next game. Matter of fact, I'm actually gonna switch this order up. I'm gonna do it by how I wrote this shit down. So the next game we got up, I'll start it off. We got the Seahawks and the Bucks. I'm taking the Hawks.
Ooh.
Next person up, Dev Note, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Seahawks.
Hawks, all right. Marcus, going to you.
Buccaneers.
Got the Bucks, all right. Ro, going to you. Who you got?
The GOAT.
All right, you got fuck boy. All right, Wally, who you got?
You know,
Who?
What?
Who?
He said the GOAT. I think that's what he said, right?
Wally.
Wally,
What are you doing now, bro?
come in, come back out. Wally, reload your page.
This man, Wally. All right, here you go. I'll come back to Wally on that one. Alexis, Seahawks or Bucks?
Yeah.
Hawks, all right. And then we got Jay. Who you got? Seahawks or Bucks?
Hey, man, they got Jack Sparrows. Let's go.
All right, so that's the Hawks, right?
Nah.
It's the Buccaneers because they're pirates.
Jack Sparrow's a
Oh,
pirate.
okay. We got the Bucks. Hey, look, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't know that shit. I don't know that goddamn lingo. All right, next game up. This is a good one right here. Starting with you, Jay. Got the Vikings and the Bills. Who you got? Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm going to just say Tekashi for the rest of the night.
Yeah, that'll work. Just don't compare me to that piece of trash. But the Vikings and Bills. Dude, this is real hard because I really want to say Bills, but I gotta go Vikings, man. I gotta go with Thor's people, the Vikings, man.
All right. Going to Alexis, Vikings or Bills?
Who?
What'd she say?
Why would I pick the Bills?
You picking? Why would you pick the Bills? Who you picking?
Thank
All right, Vikings on the board for her.
Thinking.
All right, is Wally back?
Nah.
All right, Wally still ain't back. All right, so I got to come back to Wally on that one. Going to Row next. Bills or Vikings?
I got Buffalo.
All right, you got the Bills. Okay. All right.
You can't go wrong. Anyway.
Okay. Well, Marcus, who you got?
The Bills. I got the Bills.
You got the Bills? All right. Definitely. Go ahead and tell them what it is.
I got the Bills.
Oh, you don't know what it is. All right. I got the Vikes. I got the Vikings. Wally, are you back?
No, I mean he's back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, look, I need to
Stop
get a
yelling,
rundown.
nigga.
Man, shut
Stop
up.
yelling.
Wally, real quick. I gotta get your pick. You got the Seahawks?
Seahawks.
All right.
Vikings.
All right.
Let's go.
Yo, lower your volume.
All right. He got the Vikings and he got the All right, bet. So we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. I just want to let y'all know Josh Allen not playing. Josh Allen not playing in that game. Lions and the Bears.
Gotcha.
Tell her that before.
It starts with me, and I am honestly picking the Bears. All right. Death Note.
Bears.
All right. Going to Marcus.
The Lions.
Lions. All right.
Choose the latter. God damn it.
Going to Row. Who you got? Lions, Bears.
I got the line.
You got the Lions? Okay. Look, man. Look. Rob will be happy. And Wally, who you got? Lions, Bears.
Bears.
All right. And Alexis, who you got? Lions, Bears.
Lions.
Lions. Ooh, a lot of Lions tonight. And Tekashi, who you got? Lions, Bears.
Bears. We need
All right, Bears on the board. Bears on the board. Next game up, we got the Titans versus Texans. Jay, starting with you. Titans or the Broncos?
I got Titans, man.
Titans. All right. Going to you, Alexis. Titans or the Broncos?
Broncos.
Okay, Broncos on the board. All right. Wally, going to you next. Broncos or Titans?
Wait a minute, hold up. I picked. If I'm not, wait a minute. What the fuck? Who did I pick this on?
Oh, you wrote all your picks down earlier.
I swear I thought I had this one down. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Titans.
Titans. All right. You sure about that? You got your sports book out?
Yeah, I'm sure. Going with Titans.
All right. Roe, going to you. Titans or Broncos?
Okay, I see them.
I got the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos. Oh shit. Okay. Going to Marcus next. Broncos, Titans.
Na 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 na. Hey, Titans.
Titans. All right. Yeah. Hey, look, man. We can make it work one way or another. Devno, who you got?
Right. Not bad singing.
Who you got, Devno?
I got the one and only Titans.
All right, thank you. And I'm picking the Titans also. We can just move on from that. We got the Chiefs and the Jags. I'm taking the Chiefs. So, Devno, going back to you.
Yep, I'll take the Chiefs with their easier schedule.
Okay, talk shit. Man, look, he can talk shit. We had the hardest fucking schedule of any NFL team to start their first 8 games off, and he talks shit. Now our schedule's getting easy. Hell yeah, it is, because we ain't played all the other motherfucking niggas. Now, Marcus, who you got? Jags or Chiefs?
The Commander-in-Chiefs.
All right, going to you, Ro. Who you got? Jags or Chiefs?
Yeah, I roll with Patty.
All right, I'm about to say, man, I had a feeling you would be the one to pick the Jags.
Nah,
Let's see.
I don't see him lose to their team.
All right, let's see. Wally, Jags and Chiefs.
Sweep the Chiefs.
All right, going to you, Alexis. I already know what it is, so I ain't even gotta ask. And then Takashi, who you got?
Chiefs.
All right, boom. Got the Chiefs up in here. I heard a bink. How did Alexis get kicked out? All right, we got to go back. We starting back with Takashi on the next one. We got the Browns versus the Dolphins. Who you got?
And man, I've always wanted to swim with the Dolphins, so let's go.
All right. Going to Alexis, Browns or Dolphins?
Browns. Dolphins.
All right. Wally, Browns or Dolphins?
I know who you gonna pick. Wally.
Wally!
Get him on a rebound.
Wally, what the hell?
He said the Browns. Just
He-
the Browns.
Did he really say the Browns? I'm about to say.
Nah.
Did he really
Oh,
say
sorry.
the-
Oh, you call me the Dolphins?
Yeah, Wally.
No shit.
All right,
So,
no, I'm sorry.
All right,
Shut
man. I'm about to
Marcus.
say, like, Dev know the answer. He said the Browns.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! You
Hey,
look,
bro.
look, you my team in the freaking AFC North. God damn it!
Oh Lord Jesus! Hey, look, Ro, who you got? Dolphins or Bears? I mean Browns.
I got the Dolphins.
All right, Dolphins. All right, Marcus, Dolphins or Browns?
man, you know what they say. SeaWorld is a calling. Fins for the wins, baby.
All right, fans for the win. Dev note, go ahead. I know. Dolphins.
You know I'm from Miami, and I'm going with the Samoan Sniper.
All right, look, that's the one that everybody picked. Everybody is in unison with the Dolphins. So and the Chiefs too. But yeah,
course,
we'll
man.
just keep
Just
that
sweet.
rolling right there in the bag of chips. Next game up, we have the Texans
man.
versus the Giants, and I'm taking the G-men. Dev know who you got.
Come on, we all
Giants.
want the Giants.
Who?
Giants.
Okay. I gotta go down the line, man. I gotta go down the line. Marcus.
You ain't got to.
Shut up, you. I got the Giants. Yeah, the Giants.
All right.
Saquon's gonna get it.
All right, Ro, who you got?
I got
Giants.
that one.
Giants. All right. And then going to Wally, who you got?
Giants.
All right. And then we go into Alexis, who you got?
C544. Giants.
Get that
Alright.
Giants ass scum.
Let me see. NJ, I'm pretty sure you getting the Giants because I heard you earlier.
Giant ants.
All right. Well, here you go. Check it. Now this gonna be a tough one right here for y'all, man. Well, matter of fact, it might not be a tough one for some of y'all.
Not really.
Saints, Steelers. Who you got, Takashi?
Saints.
Saints. Okay, Saints on the board. All right, Alexis.
Well,
Saints
we
or
got some good food, boy.
Steelers? Who you got?
I mean, I gotta make a joyful noise. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
All right,
Alexis
Wally.
on the right
Saints
side of
or Steelers?
Well, for the rest of y'all, it was easy. For me, this is hard, but I'll have to go with the Saints.
Saints. All right, and keep it moving. Row. Saints or Steelers?
Do you even have to ask that, man?
I know you going with the Saints. Oh no, my bad. You a Steelers fan. Oh my bad.
Oh, for real?
All right.
Oh, I thought I was going.
Yeah, Marcus, who you got? Saints or Steelers?
I'm at the Aints. Like the Aints is gonna win.
All right. Dev, know who you got? Saints, Steelers.
Saints for the dub.
All right, Saints for the dub. Hey, Ro, don't feel no type of way. I'm
Of
taking the
course, look at his team.
Nah, I'm taking the Steelers.
I feel
Taking
no
Steelers.
type of way.
Good luck with that.
I think I see some. I think I see what he go. I think I see something that you don't see because you picking them just because that's your team. But I think their defense gonna shut that one down. But moving on, y'all. Ooh wee, and a bag of chips right here. We got the Raiders and the Colts.
Man.
Another one of them tight ones. You know what the funny thing I'm gonna do? The funny thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick the Raiders. I'm gonna give them faith.
Okay.
Devno, who you got?
It's the Raiders.
All right, going to Marcus.
Well, I don't need your fucking charity. You pick the Raiders.
All right,
My charity.
going to Row. Who you got? Raiders, Colts.
I got the Raiders.
All right, look, man, shit. Everybody showing face so far. Wally, who you got? Saints, Raiders. I mean, Colts, Raiders.
I got Raiders, but if they lose, goddammit, man, look, the quarterback got a dip.
We got Alexis next. Raiders or Colts?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
She's like, it can go either
Going-
way.
you going with who?
Sorry, defense.
Colts? Oh shit, she taking the Colts. Okay. And then Takashi, who you got? Raiders or Saints? I mean Raiders, yeah, Raiders or Colts. My bad.
He said Saints. That's funny. Hey man, I've always wanted to be part of the cult, so go with the Colts.
All right, got two people on the
Just
Colts.
stick in the fucking head, Jay.
All right. Look, Jay,
And
starting with you on this
man,
one right
suck a
here.
stick.
We got Cowboys, Packers. Jay, Takashi, who you got?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I can't believe. Okay, I hate this team, dead ass. But
You love them.
no, I
Just
don't.
Go ahead and say Cowboys. Go ahead and say
No,
Cowboys.
no, fuck that. It's the gay ass Cowboys. There you go.
He just had to add something on top
Wait, you
of it.
choosing the ladder? Oh, you
Add
crazy.
some shit to it.
All right, well, here you go. Going on next, we got Alexis. Who you got, Alexis?
Lexi's from Texas. Out of respect, and because the Chiefs were the guys Texans first, I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
I'm about to say I could barely hear that, but I did hear Cowboys. See, Wally, who you got? Cowboys, Packers.
Big game, Cowboys winning.
Cowboys, okay. Ro, who you got? Cowboys or Packers?
I got Cowboys.
All right. Yeah, me and him don't believe in Aaron Rodgers no more. Marcus, who you
No,
got?
I don't believe in the Packers no more.
Oh, shit, I ain't blaming. There you go. We gonna keep moving. Marcus, who you got? Cowboys,
Cause I'm a
Packers.
cowboy and a steel horse I ride. Cause
I
I
swear,
want
if
it.
it, what,
want
like, is this
it.
like Talladega
Get
Nights
on
or some shit?
high. Cowboys,
No,
baby.
what was that movie Will Ferrell played in where he was actually like a rock star?
Oh, is that? You talking about Step Brothers when he was playing in the band?
Yeah, he was in a band. It wasn't Step Brothers. Here you go. Either way, look, anybody in the chat, figure that out for me. That's what Mark is on tonight. But Dev, no. Who you got? Cowboys, Packers.
Man, I'm just gonna say this for Takashi. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick America's team, Cowboys.
All right, and look, that was easy for me.
Hey, listen, America's team can you like suck the backside of a mule's ass. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
look, man, it's the most expensive team in the world, most profitable team in all of sports. It is.
It is. Those are facts, Wally. I know they suck, Wally, but I know you suck ass, Wally.
Yeah,
but those are
look,
facts.
they not winning no Super Bowl.
I
Look,
know you ain't talking, motherfucker.
Wally, we can all
Your high
agree.
horse.
Wally, we all can agree they're not winning on Super Bowl, but it is what it is, though. They
Okay, you know what? We can agree to that. Facts.
All right, now here's an interesting one right here for y'all. We got Cardinals versus the Rams, and I'm gonna tell y'all right off bat, since I got to pick first, I'm taking the Cards.
The Cards, gotcha.
Devin, know who you got?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. All right. Marcus, who you got?
Cardinals.
All right. I'm surprised. I thought you was gonna give me Rams. Ro, who you got? Cardinals, Rams.
I got the Ram, man. Cardinals.
All right. Thank you, man. I've been wanting to hear some Rams on the board.
Yeah.
Wally, who you got? Cardinals, Rams.
Rams.
All right. Rams on the board again. Alexis, Cardinals, Rams.
Rams.
You said Rams?
Yeah.
Okay, Rams on the board like a motherfucker. Takashi, Cardinals or Rams?
Yeah, I mean, me and my girl came to agreement. Like the Rams, it's just better.
Okay. look, hey man, Dev know me, you, and Marcus, the three musketeers out here on the island.
Hey,
We gonna
this
see
girl
how
like
this.
the Rams.
We gonna see how the Rams do in their game. All right, next game up, y'all. We got the 49ers and the Chargers, and guess who's first? Mr. Takashi. Who you got?
Chargers, man, charge it up, baby.
You got the Chargers. All right, Chargers on the board. We're going to Alexis next.
I try to stay with the AFC West, except when it comes to the Raiders sometimes, so I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Chargers too. Okay, all right. Going to Wally.
I know the Lakers just hate that team. That's what's crazy.
49ers.
49ers. Thank God somebody got some fucking sense. All right, Ro. Who you got?
You said who?
Who you got? You got the Chargers and the 49ers.
49ers.
49ers. All right. You got Marcus, 49ers, Chargers.
San Diego Chargers.
All right, got the Chargers on the board. Dev, know who you got?
This motherfucker sing on every single. Anyways, 49ers.
49ers. All right, and I'll just go ahead and let y'all know I picked the 49ers too. We're gonna see how that one play out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people picking the 49ers and 3 people picking the Chargers. Should be an interesting game. And the last game of the week, which I think is gonna be a sweep, I'm picking the Eagles. Dev, know who you got? Eagles. All right. Marcus, who you got?
The Eagles, man. Eagles.
All right. Ro, who you got?
Who they playing?
Commanders.
Yeah. Eagles.
All right. Wally, Commanders, Eagles.
As we soar, we also stand high. Eagles.
Damn.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm about to
You
say,
are
man,
not an
Commanders-
Eagle fan. Why are you saying the Kree of the Eagles?
Man, look here.
Y'all fighting.
The
Y'all
facts.
fighting 5 minutes, man. Y'all goddamn hating
JVJ,
on
go
each
to
other.
next,
Look, Alexis, Eagles or Commanders?
Commanders.
You got Commanders for real?
Man.
Wait a minute.
Hold
Wait a
on.
minute.
Do you
Wait a
really, do you
minute.
really got do she really got the Commanders?
Yeah.
Okay, Commanders for Alexis, and then Takashi, Commanders, Eagles.
Hold like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You can't catch what the eagle can't see.
Okay, all right. Now look, y'all, we went through these picks real quick. Like, anybody
Eagles
got?
are great.
Does anybody have a very interesting game that they looking for? Y'all talk about that real quick. Like, while I run out the room real quick. Like, yeah, do
Seahawks
that.
and Bucks. I'm interested for that. How that's gonna
Yep.
turn out.
That's good.
That's really interesting to me right now.
Is it though?
No, it is because Seahawks still not shit. If they were, then that would be interesting to my.
If not Seahawks, definitely is going to be the Cowboys and the Packers. That's a big game right there.
Nah,
I see the
most interesting game.
Hey, division rivals. That's a big game right there. Screw that.
The one I'm switching on is the one that is going to be the biggest. I think it's going to be that Minnesota Buffalo game.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
Okay, you got a point. You got a point. You got a point there.
That's number 1 for me. Number 2 Seahawks.
Hey, you got a point there.
Seahawks
Yeah.
and Yeah, Seahawks and Bucks. Yeah, after that.
Yeah,
All
Buffalo.
right.
Hey,
Because,
I got one.
because the Bills shit, that's so weird. Like I don't know how that's gonna go.
All right, now
Jay.
Hill, guess what? We got to go back down the list, y'all, because everybody gets a chance to switch. Did anybody have
I ain't
to tell me
switching
anything
shit.
before we started?
Yeah, I got one switch. So
Okay. Look. I'm going down the list of the games, so y'all let me know. Matter of fact, I'll put it back on screen so y'all can actually see the
Hey,
teams that's popping up
ain't it quicker if you just let somebody name it per person?
it would.
Because I don't think everybody's gonna remember each game that I showed.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, here, check it. Here you go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this shit smooth, and then we're gonna keep moving, y'all, because we got 2 topics to talk about. We got to talk about the Colts hiring and some other stuff. So
Some other
real,
stuff.
yeah, some other stuff, man. Some other stuff popped off too. All right, we got the Falcons versus the Panthers. Anybody want to make a switch? All right, keeping it moving. We got the Seahawks versus the Bucks. Anybody want to make a switch?
I said what I said.
All right, keeping it moving. Vikings versus the Bills. Anybody want to make a switch?
That's
Yeah,
my
I'll
switch.
switch to the Vikings. I'll switch to the Vikings.
Yeah, I want to switch to the Viking too.
Yep. Switch to the Vikings.
Okay, we got
Yeah,
3
right. I
people.
believe in the damn
Vikings,
Vikings. Goddamn it.
Vikings.
Yeah, because
All
Josh
right.
Allen is out. That's why.
Anybody? Oh, I shouldn't have told y'all. Should I? I shouldn't have told y'all,
Yeah, fuck
motherfuckers.
shit. See that fuck shit? See that fuck shit? Oh, because he's out. Oh my god.
I put it in the podcast.
Wally, you don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist, Wally, to understand that shit is obviously
Marcus.
common
Shut
fact.
up, Marcus. You have
Your
no
best
faith
quarter,
in
the
Vikings.
top 3
That's
best
the point.
quarterbacks in the league is out in their team.
Hey, I was lying, man. He
The
not
best
out for the
quarterback as
game.
far as that team.
So you're full of shit. Are you really full of shit? Or are you
You're
lying?
full of shit, nigga. You full of shit.
No, I'm
Kirk
talking to
Cousins
JBJ,
that
not
bad
you,
boy.
Wally.
That
Shut up,
nigga-
Wally.
I don't think he out for the game, man. I don't think he out for the game. Here, let me. I'll
You don't
pull
think
up,
or you don't know? That's what I'm basing it on.
I'm pulling up
basing
the
it on-
injuries. I'm pulling up the injuries right now. We gonna find out if Josh Allen out. See, let's see. Questionable. Nah, he good. Questionable. Josh Allen fully evaluated for elbow injury. He questionable, man.
Yeah, but for
Hey,
his,
but
for his
even then, that's
elbow?
iffy because we don't know if he might not
Yeah,
even
but
play
look,
on Sunday.
Exactly, because that's connected to
He's
his
questionable.
arm,
He's questionable.
see,
So
nah,
that's
if
all
he's
y'all need
smart,
to
he
know.
stays out.
I'm-
If he's smart, he stay out.
Nah, fuck all that shit, bro. I might as well hold on my switch then.
So you know, okay, everybody switching to the Death Note, Marcus, and Rowe all switching to the Vikings.
I'm holding my switch for later.
Okay, so you gonna stick with the Bills, all right?
Yeah, I'm
Marcus is
sticking with the
sticking with. Who you going with, Rowe?
I'm sticking with the Bill.
All right, let me take that away. Rowe sticking with the Bills. Death Note, you want to stick with your Bills or you want to?
No, I'm switching, bro. Vikings.
All right,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right.
No faith in Kirk Cousins. Goddamn.
Look. All right, here you go. We gonna keep it moving. We got the Lions and the Bears. Anybody want to switch? And here the sad part is Death Note's already out, so he's done with switching. So everybody else still alive. Nobody switching on Lions, Bears, Broncos, Titans. Anybody want to switch? All right, Jags, Chiefs. Anybody want to switch? All right, Dolphins, Browns. And if I start saying the next team, y'all say something real quick so I don't go on to the next one. Browns, Dolphins. Anybody want to switch? All right, Texans, Giants. Anybody want to switch?
Next.
All right, Steelers, Saints. Anybody want to switch?
I made my faith.
Speak now, forever hold y'all peace.
All right, we got the Colts and the Raiders. Anybody want to switch? I'm actually going to switch. I'm taking the Colts. All right. Nobody else? All right. Cowboys, Packers. Anybody want to switch?
Nobody
right.
would get switched on this one.
Cardinals, Rams. Anybody want to switch?
Ooh, I feel tempted. I don't know.
Man, Wally said his nipples tingling.
Man, fuck you.
Gay.
Okay, ain't nobody switching. Chargers, 49ers. Anybody want to switch?
No.
Last game of the week, y'all. We already know it's the Eagles, so I'm saying Chargers, 49ers. Anybody want to switch? All right. Eagles, Commanders. Anybody want to switch? Alexis, use your switch.
No, I'm not switching. Do not switching.
Okay. Look, we are set in stone like bricks and bones. Everybody got their pick in. It's going to be a very interesting week coming up because let me see how many games did we all pick together. We all picked the Chiefs. We all picked the Dolphins. We all picked the Giants. That's it.
We picked 13.
Hey, look, I thought we all would have picked the Eagles.
Who were the Giants playing again?
The Giants, I don't remember. It's over with, Wally. I mean,
The
it's over with,
Giants
Marcus.
played the Texans.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't know. When we all pick them, I don't know who the fuck the other team is. But look, y'all, we got our picks in. But it is something that I did want to bring up. I'm ready to see how this shit plays out. And I'm going to make sure I got a running tally. So if you want to make sure you in the running, because if you miss it, I said it earlier, if you miss a week, you don't get your picks in, tough cookie. You just gonna not be, we not counting that week. I'm not going back. If you don't do it on show night, ain't no send me no text message, ain't no IG me, none of that. You just ain't got no picks for that week. So we're gonna see who can call the most correct.
What you
picks.
talking about? See,
You heard what I'm saying. Hey, look, Dev, no, didn't you try to write me?
Last time I was gonna be in the chat putting my picks, and you talking about, I had to get them on the
You
line.
had to get your ass on the panel. Hell yeah. You mean to say that shit with your chest. I don't want to see. I ain't reading no messages. That's the whole point. You can say that shit with your chest. But Dev, no, you know, because you told me that you wanted to switch. Well, you didn't tell me that you wanted to switch, but you said you would have switched.
Yeah, I said I would have switched. I said, fuck, they're gonna end up losing the game. They lost the game, so
like shit. We just gonna do it like that. We gonna keep it copacetic, and we gonna see how this shit ride out next week. Dev, no, I'll give you our tally by the end of the night, before the end of the night. But I did want to touch on two topics real quick, like, because shout out to Red Illusion for the beat. The Colts just hired Jeff Saturday. Does anybody, and I'll go to you first, Dev Note, because I know you got a thought on it. And after Dev Note, anybody else, y'all let me know. Jeff Saturday hire. How you feel about that?
I think it's gonna be interesting. And the reason I say it's gonna be interesting is because he ain't got no higher level experience. Like, he has no professional football experience. He has no college ball experience as far as being a coach. Not a defensive coordinator, not an offensive coordinator, not a quarterback coach, nothing. Literally, he's done high school. And it's a different ball game when you're going from high school to freaking straight to the pros. But I do think that he might be able to bring a pair of fresh eyes. He might be able to show something that, you know what I'm saying, other people who have been in the business a very long time might not be looking at or might not be seeing. So that might be that upside. But other than that, like, it's kind of worrisome.
All right. Anybody else got any thoughts on the Jeff Saturday hire before I go off?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You love it? All right, Marcus love it.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Bullshit.
Rose said bullshit. You got anything you want to add on to that bullshit?
Man, it took, Brian Flores sitting right there.
I would agree.
They gonna hire somebody with trash.
Brian Flores, is he a defensive coordinator or is he an assistant coach?
He a DC. I mean, Jeff Saturday got a losing record in high school.
Never mind. I don't love it.
7 last year in 2020. Like, how you hire him?
Anybody else?
But we don't know though because of the fact that sometimes coaches do turn down certain positions, you know. So like,
Jeff Saturday ain't turned down shit. He garbage.
No, but like Brian, like if they ask Brian, he's like, "Nah, man, look at what I did over there in Detroit," you know.
Okay, I'm gonna say
or in Miami.
The Chiefs offensive coordinator been looking for a head coach job for a minute.
Well, you can't, but you can't really blame him for not wanting to leave a winning, successful franchise, you know.
He want to
This
leave.
is the middle of the season.
He went on several interviews this summer.
Well, you know what it is though. I think the guy from the Chiefs is waiting out till this season's over because I got a feeling they could win the Super Bowl again. So I think if anything, they fall short in the AFC Championship. I don't think they make it to the Super Bowl. And then after the guy from the Chiefs, the coordinator, he might leave after that, so that way he can pat more on his resume to get a better deal when he's in the offseason.
Agreed.
You got a point. But
And speaking of the Chiefs, I just want to point out, I agree with Death Note on a point that I think it will be interesting. From the fact that the year that we won the Super Bowl, we had went and got Chad Henne as a backup, and he came through in some clutch times when Patrick was out because I think he had his foot or something.
I remember that.
So, I would say I think it'll be interesting.
Because I remember they took out Chad because Chad Henne was going to work. He was working as a teacher, and
at a high school.
at a high school he was being a teacher at a high school. And then I remember, hey man, we need you as a backup. Pat Mahomes going to be sitting out. He got hurt a little bit or dinged up a little bit for protocol.
And he came through on those games.
Yeah, I think he won like two or three of them, right? He won like 2 or 3 of those games.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, hell, I think did everybody get everything they wanted to get off their chest about Jeff Saturday?
I'll say it like this:
Look,
if they could hire anybody else, like literally anybody else, the Colts need defense. I remember somebody that was once the head coach of the Dolphins that literally had 2 winning seasons or decent seasons, and he was a head defense coach. So I'm just saying.
Oh, you're talking about Brian Flores, all right?
Hell yeah!
So, but my thing is this his first year as a coach? You know, on part of the staff.
who? Jeff Saturday?
No, Brian Flores.
No, he with the
No,
Steelers.
he's on the
No,
Steelers
so-
staff.
Oh, he's still in the Steelers.
Yeah,
He was a head coach of the Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
I know that, but I'm asking where has he been in the Steelers? He's part of the Steelers now.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
part of the Steelers right now.
Oh, but the Steelers are doing fucking boo boo. So, you know, no offense, he got to stay there for a bit until he shows he can do better. Otherwise, like for me, Jeff, hold on, Wally. For Jeff Saturday, I think he'd be better off as an offensive coordinator if that's the case. If you're telling me he had a losing record with the high school team, he should get a winning record with the high school team, but also he should just be an offensive coordinator, not a head coach. But with Brian Flores, you're telling me that that's what he's producing in the Steelers, and he's part of the defense. I don't think I think he should be a defensive coordinator, and that's the case if he were to go to the Colts, and then they find the guy from the Chiefs after this season.
Okay, now Marcus, let me ask you this: what position does Mike Tannehill?
Ryan Tannehill.
You talking about Ryan Tannehill, the quarterback?
Not Tannehill. No, not Tannehill. I mean, the head coach of the Steelers.
Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Tomlin. I'm not good with names.
He's better. Then you might as well hire Mike Tomlin over Brian Flores to be the head coach of the Colts.
But here's my thing, though.
Mike Tomlin is the coach.
A defensive head coach.
Wait, Mike Tomlin's the head coach for the Colts?
No,
for the Steelers.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He should hire the coach. The coach should hire Mike Tomlin, if that's the case.
Is on him, but no, it's on Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I love this.
No,
Yeah,
Brian
Mike
Flores. If
Tomlin,
that's the case, Brian Flores goes to the defensive coordinator for the Colts, and then if not,
That's
just
my
that he can be an
whole point. That's what
offensive
I'm saying.
coordinator. So then why are you arguing?
No, I'm talking about him being signed for the coordinator job, for the defensive coordinator.
For who?
No, hold on.
I'll leave it right here.
I think y'all talking about two
Damn,
different
Marlon, make
things.
some goddamn
I
sense.
think y'all talking about two different
No, nigga,
things.
you
Look,
make some sense.
y'all shut up. Listen. Brian Flores is an assistant coordinator for the Steelers, Marcus.
We know this.
Mike
We
Tomlin
know this.
is okay. What are we talking about? What are we talking
I'm
about?
not
here?
saying that he gets the head coach job. I'm saying as a coordinator, get on there because if they're hiring somebody, they should be hiring defense because they need defense. That's what I'm saying.
Brian Flores should be the defensive coordinator. Jeff Saturday we can try out Jeff Saturday as an offensive coordinator and Mike Tomlin might as well be a fucking head coach because he's good and productive. But then Mike Tomlin has had great teams where he has successful offensive designs and schemes, offense, and then the defensive side. If he gets good players, Mike Tomlin can actually produce a good defensive team.
Why would Mike Tomlin leave the Steelers?
Mike Tomlin
Because the Colts can have a better productive team than the Steelers. The Colts overall are a better team than the Steelers. That's good.
Hey, we got a Steelers fan, a diehard Steelers fan. Why the fuck would Mike Tomlin leave the goddamn the Steelers road?
Oh, he wouldn't.
Mike Tomlin is an offensive coach. He only knows defense. He has a horrible offensive coordinator right now. That's the reason they're losing. The defense ain't bad.
I mean, honestly,
bro, that's why I disagree with you, bro, because I think that Mike Tomlin is a more balanced coach mindset because he can produce on both sides of the running game, the passing game, the offensive line, and then on top of that, you have the defensive players that were there when the Steelers had a good team years ago.
I'm gonna just be honest. He let his coordinators on offense handle the offense. We've been horrible since we had Matt Canada. The only reason we were winning with that offense is because we had the best running back, the best wide receiver, and a top 5 quarterback.
Now here's the thing, though, right? Because it's gonna get worse because Claypool talking about getting traded, and because that's what I wanted to bring up earlier.
We traded Claypool.
Oh, we did? Oh, see, okay, there he is.
Yeah, he with the Bears.
Well, I want to put.
Hey, JBJ, can you add something before you go?
Go ahead.
I said there were teams before where they stacked their players and they were top players in the league, and they still didn't produce shit. You remember the Eagles? Eagles back in the day when the Eagles stacked their team, their record was horrible. They disappointed. They had everybody from Nnamdi Asomugha to the top running backs to a top quarterback at that time, and top receivers and top defensive players. And they still did jack shit. So just because you got a good team or a good player, individual players, doesn't make it a good, wholesome team.
And you know why they were horrible?
That's true.
Because they tried to go and get a college coach and Chip Kelly, who had no experience, and thought he could run that college offense, and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Now here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the ether because I ain't hear none of y'all say it, and I thought somebody would have said it, but I think somebody kind of alluded to it. There is no fucking way in the history of the NFL that fucking Jeff Saturday got a starting coaching job, a head coaching job. I don't care if he's an interim or anything. They literally said in their press conference that they hired him and they loved it because he had no experience. When every time there's a black head coach, a coordinator, DC, whatever the fuck, up for a job, like Eric Bieniemy, who's been trying to get a head coaching job. That's why I want to say that for you, Marcus. This dude's been trying to get a head coaching job for years. Andy Reid has been vouching for him for years, and they will not hire him. But Jeff Saturday, that played a couple years in the NFL, and he was a good player, gets a head coaching job. That just lets you know that the Rooney Rule, they just need to throw the shit the fuck out because these billionaires are gonna hire who the fuck they want to hire. And all these talking points about fucking he needs experience, he needs to call plays, he needs to do all this. That's just shit they say to black folks to not giving them jobs. Because this dude is literally coaching a high school team that ain't fucking played. He ain't coached or winning nothing. How the fuck do you give him the job?
And I'm just guessing, right?
Like I said, Brian Flores to try out, see how he does defensively with the Colts, and then after that, and then Jeff Saturday, try him out as an OC, see how he does, and then head coach and then head coach. This is what I'm saying. This is coming from me. This is coming from my mouth, my opinion. Mike Tomlin should be a head coach. I'm saying he should be. I'm not saying he's going to give it to him. I'm not saying it might even happen. I'm saying Mike Tomlin, they should have done that. I'm saying that's what they should have done.
Mike Tomlin wasn't on the market. Mike Tomlin not leaving the Steelers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I don't know why he's sticking out with the Steelers. I don't know why.
Why not?
Well, wait a minute, Marcus. Now, wait a minute. Now, I'm a Steelers guy, but
Pete Carroll stuff, but his team last year. Look at him now.
But here's my thing. As much as we've been hearing some things of what's going on with the Steelers, at this point, he has to stay because he has to prove a point. Because I'm sorry, but when your players from your own team sit here and say that there's some dysfunction in the calls, that's going to be on him because he has to. Because my thing is there can't be no dysfunction. You can't sit here and say one person called one call and then this front got one call and then the back got a different call. And then they're playing different things. That's BS right there.
What's BS? I didn't say any of what you said. I didn't say any of that.
I'm not saying you, Marcus. What I'm saying is this. We're saying that Mike Tomlin should leave. My thing is this. The players have been calling out the dysfunction when it comes to plays, especially on the defensive side. You can't sit here and say the defense.
So then that's another reason why he should leave then if that's the case.
He's the defensive head coach.
Look, I'll just say this. Mike Tomlin not leaving. That's not going to be on the board, period. Mike Tomlin, I don't even see this guy coaching any other team besides the Steelers.
For him, he ain't leaving. But
every team has highs and lows. They just drafted a quarterback in Kenny Pickett. It's going to take them time.
One thing is they're in a rebuild anyway, so that's my thing.
It's going to take them time to figure out the offense. The defense is a decent defense. They middle of the road, if not a little bit above. But we're not worrying about that. Mike Tomlin's not leaving the goddamn.
And I said what I said earlier, JBJ, when Alexis said it herself too. The guy from the Chiefs, what's his name again?
Eric Bieniemy.
Eric is waiting till this season, so maybe he can raise.
He's not.
Eric is probably going to wait to the end of the season so that way another coaching job so he can patent his resume to see how successful the team is doing. Personally, I wouldn't leave. I would ride the gas off those fucking wheels of that Chiefs dynasty that they got right now. Wait another couple of years so that way I can build my stock and my net worth value of a coach, whether I'm a DC or OC. So that's what I think he's doing. I think he's padding his resume to say, hey, the level of success that I had on the Chiefs can carry my weight into a resume for a starting position, co-coach, where I can get a fatter contract as a coach.
Hey, look, hey, Jay, I ain't got no Superman shirt, but look, hey, the only reason I'm gonna push back on that, Marcus, is, and Alexis, you go next. Eric Bieniemy's been trying to get a job for the last 3 years. It ain't about him holding his stock to try to build up his resume. They just won't hire him. That's all that is. But they give Jeff Saturday, who ain't never coached a goddamn day in his life in college or the NFL and has a losing record, high school coach, got a job. That's the only reason I brought the whole shit up. It's not about Eric Bieniemy holding his cards to try to get a better fucking opportunity. He's been trying to get an opportunity. They won't give it to him. But Jeff Saturday can come from coaching a losing high school football team and get a starting head coaching job, even though it's interim in the NFL. I'm just pointing that out. That was the whole point of the Jeff Saturday. But Alexis, what you got?
I mean, I also think like I like Bieniemy, and I'm not gonna lie, low key. I have this two-way street. Like I want to see another black coach. Like, cause Mike Tomlin, like you see, like he's been holding it down. I want to see another black coach, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy that he's still with us.
Still staying on that dynasty franchise team.
I'm happy that he's still with us. However, I do think that he should, get a chance. But I think they also had made some comments about him, like not like behind the scenes as far as how he has relationships with players and stuff.
They claim he was a consultant.
No, I'm just saying. No, well, I heard some things like he's not like the most likable guy.
You talking about the enemy? You talking about the enemy? You know why he's not getting hired? I'll tell you exactly why they're not hiring him. There's only two reasons. What he did a few years back, and he's black.
What did he do a few years ago?
Dev, no, you want to take that one?
He tried to call out the NFL for the coach. I mean, this is you talking about the coaching position in Miami, right?
No, I'm talking about Eric Bieniemy.
Oh, didn't he try to file a suit?
Nah, he had that other incident. Look here, Brian Flores is what Def Note was alluding to. Brian Flores called him out for trying to pay him to lose games.
Oh yeah.
That's why Brian Flores is the DC for Mike Tomlin. You see the only team that allowed him to be hired. What team he went to? Who was the head coach? Brian Flores wasn't a bad head coach. He just didn't want Tua. That was his only problem. He didn't want Tua.
Yeah, so the enemy got caught up in trying to pay somebody off to lose games?
No. That was Brian Flores in Miami. The owner of the Dolphins tried to pay him to lose games.
Yeah, he was trying to pay him to lose games, and then
he wasn't having that.
He started the whole lawsuit when Bill Belichick sent him a text message saying congratulations on the new head coaching job, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, wrong Brian." Yeah, I remember that. Bill
Belichick right there.
Hold on, wait. I'm just trying to make so Brian tried to pay the enemy to lose.
Ooh. The Dolphins owner was making Brian Flores lose games.
But what does that have to do with the enemy? That's what I'm trying to understand.
It had nothing to do with the enemy. That had nothing.
No, that was a separate thing.
Oh, look. What was you saying? What happened a few years ago, and why they want to hire the enemy? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Well, he had his own little fake controversy. His own little. Hey, I'm about to actually pull it up so I can put it on screen.
About them not hiring him because he's black?
No. I'm saying the troubling shit was everything besides him being black. The shit they're trying to hold above him, something that he did in his younger years. I don't know why. Huh?
I was just saying, okay.
His Eric Bieniemy had an issue that happened back in 1993. He was arrested for allegedly harassing a female. Parking.
Yeah, they ain't holding that. Nah.
He said, no. Yeah, they said allegedly he put his hands on her neck.
Ain't no way. No way.
Allegedly, but he never been to jail for it. And this happened back in 1993.
Ain't no way that they holding that against him. Ain't no way.
You don't think so?
No. Hell no.
Okay, well, explain this to me then. Hill, with that being said, explain this to me. A DC, because let's go ahead and ramble off the excuses that they use for not hiring a black head coach. He doesn't have any experience in the NFL. He doesn't have any experience coaching the defense. He doesn't have any experience calling plays on the offense. Eric Bieniemy checks off that shit. Why else he ain't hiring him?
I mean,
he's a Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. The number one scoring offense in the NFL for the last 3 to 4 years. He calls the plays. Everybody.
I can't think of anything else other than him being black. I'm sure I could probably Google some of his grievances.
It's a double.
I don't think it's because of that thing that happened here in 1990, whatever. He don't think that. Ain't no way.
He knows they're holding it above his head because that's an excuse.
Nah, ain't no way. The NFL, even when it comes to black players and stuff like that, they don't have issues and they still making money and still exceeding expectations and getting paid. Ain't no way that they holding that over his head from 1990, whatever. When he charged for it, like guilty and found guilty?
Nah, he wasn't found guilty.
Ain't no way. But that's my opinion.
You don't think so?
Nope.
All right, so it's just because he's black?
Probably, or there's something else I don't know. I'll Google it.
It's just because he's black then?
I mean, I don't know, but I know it ain't that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Anybody else?
Not from 96. Not from 96. Not to make you say, ain't no
93.
I don't believe.
Well, I'm just saying when it comes to the Brian Flores thing, because I remember what happened when you brought it up and you refreshed my memory when you said the whole thing about the owner not wanting him to lose games.
No, he didn't want him to win games.
Well, yeah, well, whatever. Not winning games. That's probably a reason why maybe he's getting blacklisted a little bit.
Well, he's getting blacklisted. He's not trying to get a head coaching job right now.
No. Hold on though, but that's going to be an issue because that owner is, owners talk between each other. I'm just saying. Owners, so I think to assassinate his character, destroy his reputation. I think he is going to be that kind of guy that would probably do that to. This is my opinion, but I'm just saying this is the kind of thing that maybe to mess up his character and reputation. Hey, this is the kind of guy that isn't going to go along to get along. So that's why, because of the fact that he had integrity to not want to throw games. So, the good guy sometimes loses against the bad guy, right? And
I'm not tripping off of Brian Flores. I don't even know how he even got brought into it. I kind of get the error.
Well, earlier because y'all made it earlier because I think Roe and other guys were saying it, and also Wally.
I think Death Note brought it up.
Yeah, with Death Note, Roe, and Wally brought up the fact on Brian Flores. So that's why I remember it now because y'all jogged my memory because I remember 2.5-3 years ago they were talking about that. But with the whole with the Eddie guy, yeah, if he's not convicted and it wasn't found at all any substantiating evidence or proof or video or nothing of anything he did to another person, then yeah, he shouldn't be in the way of that. That's just an excuse, I think. And I think that they want to not hire him. I don't know why.
Because at the NFL, man, look how long they kept T.O. out of the Hall of Fame, and he ain't got a chink in his arm as far as
off the field controversy. Yeah, no arrest, no nothing. Just
happened.
Y'all just didn't like him in the media.
He was supposedly a problem, but you got all these players in there that were known for doing coke, getting arrested, and doing all that. But you keep somebody like T.O. out who ain't never did nothing, and he got the numbers. Like that's just the way it is.
I'm just here you go. The main reason I brought that up is just to prove the point that when you I know a lot of people don't like to hear people talk about it, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say it real quick, like, because it ain't supposed to be this point. We're gonna go on to the next topic real quick. We're gonna get the fuck up out of here. A lot of people that come from melanated skin, and I think a lot of us on this panel, all of us honestly, are melanated. In whichever fucking way. We know we got to do 10 times more to get just as much. And it's proven it by these situations right here that you can have somebody that ain't coached the guy. Think about this. Ain't coached a college football game.
Hey, Joy. Man, ain't nothing going to tell me how many teams in the NFL, what? 30, 28, something like that?
I think it's 30. What is it, 32?
32?
No, it ain't 32. Is it 28? I can't remember. But keep going.
But it ain't nothing in my mind gonna tell me that it's only 2 qualified black coaches out of fucking 28.
The NFL just showed their cards with that Jeff Saturday hire, and that was the main point of me bringing it up.
Yeah, I agree. They did.
That was my main point of bringing it up. They just showed their hand. All the excuses that they used before is he's never called plays. He doesn't have leadership. He's not this, he's not that. And you literally just hired a man off the fucking street. I understand that he played football in the NFL, but most people that are on NFL staffs have played football in the NFL. But you said that wasn't good enough. And you just hired somebody, which lets you know The NFL organization as a whole, fuck that. It comes down to each individual owner, and they're gonna hire who the fuck they want to hire, and that's what it is. Go ahead and throw that Rooney Rule in the trash. Let's say you gotta interview at least one black candidate and all. Just throw it in the trash. They're gonna hire who they want to hire. They're gonna put in that position who they want to put in that position, and we can just move on from it because you just showed that you don't give a fuck. You got Eric Bieniemy sitting right here, a Super Bowl winning goddamn OC, and you didn't hire him. Even Jeff Saturday said when you called him, Jeff Saturday asked you, why am I even in the running for being considered? He wasn't even applying for the goddamn job. You cannot tell me that shit ain't fuck, man. Look, let's get rid of all these rules and stop trying to sugarcoat it to make people feel some type of way. You got people that have proven and carved their path in the NFL and they can't get a shot at the head coaching job. But you hired a dude off the goddamn street. So it is what it is. That's the only reason I put it up.
Well, I wouldn't call him a guy from the street, though.
He a guy off the street when it comes to coaching.
Oh, well, that's different. I'm just saying you can't just call him. He was an all Pro Bowl, like, setting a Hall of Fame.
Coaching, right?
Yeah.
I'm just sorry, man. I just see the disrespect that they throw to black OCs, DCs, and all them. I'm sorry. And for them to hire this dude, that's just a slap in the face of all this. Just get rid of all this bullshit, all this cookie cutter shit you throw in our face talking about diversity. You don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They ran Tony Dungy out of goddamn Indianapolis. And he got him a Super Bowl. Let's be real about this shit, man. But
I thought Tony Dungy said himself that he wanted to walk out, so he was done coaching.
He did because of what the fuck he was dealing with. That's why I said they ran him out of there. I didn't say they fired him. Alexis.
Well, like I said earlier, and I did Google it, but it was something about him in relationships with players. And even then, with Patrick getting him a Super Bowl and going back, him and Patrick has had a rocky relationship. And y'all seen it, and they try to quiet it down when him and Patrick are arguing on the sidelines. Like, they say that the way he talks to players sometimes, some people can take it, some people can't. However, when you having a head coach job, I feel like you gotta have a balance. Even what's his name, Bill Belichick. They say that sometimes he's a hardline coach, but players still want to play with him because the way that he builds them up. Bill Belichick is almost like that dad to where you like, man, I know my dad talked to me all messed up, but he builds you up still in a way to where you like, man, this person is making me a better player or things like that. So I think like, and like Andy Reid, that a lot of people, like, you want a coach that players want to play for. Like, even though Bill Belichick has, he lost Tom Brady and some people are now looking like Tom Brady was probably the factor, there are still players that want to play with Bill Belichick. There's players that still want to play for Mike Tomlin. Like, there's a certain thing with having a head coach position that you want your players coming in like, yo, I want to play with him. So
they don't feel that type of way about Bill Belichick, but I would give you Mike Tomlin.
I don't know.
How much is left in Mike Tomlin's contract to still coach there?
I mean, he ain't going nowhere, Marcus. Stop trying to
let me ask a fucking question. Let me ask a goddamn question. How many years is left? Bro, Wally, let me ask them. Ro or Wally, how many years are left in Mike Tomlin's contract to coach?
Ooh, I have not really checked into
Look it up. If y'all are Steelers fans, or I don't know about Ro. Ro, you a Steelers fan?
Yeah.
So how much is left for Mike Tomlin to coach on the Steelers team?
I think he had like 5 years. I want to say he just signed.
Okay. Well, he's getting a fat check then. He getting a fat check.
He
then.
just
Okay.
did sign. He did sign an extension, man. His contract's not going to end.
2024.
Yeah,
And the
2024.
city don't want him to go nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. Marcus, stop trying to get that man to leave, bro.
Hey, y'all want more black coaches? Shit, you want him to get paid, right? Let him prosper. Let him go to wherever they can.
How is that more black coaches
Yeah,
if he
he
just goes
just
to
going
another
from
team?
one team to another.
More head coach position, right? He's getting another head coaching position.
No,
Oh my
I'm not,
goodness.
no.
I just want to move the goalpost.
No, Marcus. The goalpost is they need to hire more black coaches because they have already proven that they can run teams. The only reason they're not hiring them because they're black. That's the whole point. But besides that, look, y'all, we getting off of that shit. We getting off of that. I wanted to throw out a hypothetical for y'all before we get the fuck up out of here because we about to get the fuck up out of here. We were talking about the Tennessee Titans. And we talked about the Green Bay Packers and their struggles, both teams' struggles. Does it not seem feasible to trade Aaron Rodgers to the Titans? I'm going to start with Roe.
Trade him for who?
I don't care who you trading for besides Derrick Henry.
I mean, he ain't gonna get nothing back but picks.
And that's what they want. What you think about the trade, though? If they did make that trade, how you think that fit would be?
I wouldn't be mad at it.
That's all you got?
I mean, I like it. I mean, it'll be smart to go. They should have did the off season. I don't think it's too late.
All right, well, here, check it. I'm going to Marcus. What would you think if they made that trade?
Who and who again?
If the Green Bay Packers traded Aaron Rodgers to the Tennessee Titans?
No.
I'm saying, would you like it or not like it?
No, I would not like it.
You would not like it. Okay. Wally?
If the Packers decide to trade to the Titans,
Would you like
I'll say
Aaron
yes.
Rodgers on the Titans?
I'll say yes, mainly because of the simple fact that A, they can swap quarterbacks. B, they can get some draft picks to work out whatever they got to work out. That's basically it.
Okay. Alexis, I know you don't really care about nothing besides the Chiefs. What you think about that trade?
For him to go to the Titans, I mean, I don't think it'll be a good trade because Aaron Rodgers is he doesn't have the type of charm like the Tom Brady to where he'll go to another team and pull something through right then at that team because he's Aaron Rodgers. So I think it'll be a waste of a trade, and I think that will get the Titans hopes up just to stay psyched.
Okay.
She just basically said that Tom Brady's the GOAT.
What?
Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit, man. No.
Man, look here. Man, look. This is why I sit here and say this. To me, honestly, this is why I say Aaron got to leave. He should have known when they traded his wide receiver that he didn't want to leave and wanted to be re-signed. He should have known right then and there. He should have left. He chose to stay. That's a dumbass move. He should have left.
He could have got him a big contract if he would have left. But Dev, no.
That's my whole point. He should have just damn well left.
Yeah, I agree. Dev, no. What would you think about if they made that trade? Aaron Rodgers on the Titans.
So I'm gonna be realistic. From a football aspect, if he wasn't like toxic with his teams, if he had a better personality, and he were to go there, then I think he would help the Titans overall because he's known to be a gunslinger, and just having him there would open up a little bit of fear where they're not just completely focused on Derrick Henry. Giving him that second option or whatnot will definitely open up a lot of the defenses that they play against. Right now, as a defense, you can pretty much go 70-80% commit to run, and you'll be right. So having an actual quarterback, especially a name like Aaron Rodgers, I understand what he used to do. I understand what he's doing right now. but going to a team, if his personality was different, he was actually in the game. I think that would be an amazing trade for Tennessee and a terrible trade for the Packers.
Green Bay. The only reason that I tried to broach that, because I think, from what I've seen, the Tennessee Titans are a quarterback away. And as of right now, you're wasting the best years of Derrick Henry. And this is the all-time low buying price for Aaron Rodgers. With what's going on this year, with how they're playing. And honestly, I don't think the Green Bay Packers want his ass there. So I think this is the best time to buy. If you can get off of your Ryan Tannehill, throw some draft picks in. They're probably not even gonna take Ryan Tannehill because they got They might take Ryan Tannehill, but they don't usually trade quarterback for quarterback. But if they could get off of him by the offseason and see what pops up, I think that'll be very interesting. I think that will fuck up the AFC.
I mean, the only reason they wouldn't take Ryan is because of one reason. One is because they want to lose, so then they can get better draft picks. That's the only other reason.
Well, they got Jordan Love back there at quarterback, but they'll be in a complete rebuild, so it really wouldn't be a problem with them taking Ryan at all. Once they trade away, they're in rebuild.
Can I throw this out here?
Go on, throw it up, girl.
It'd be very interesting if he would go to the Niners.
What? Why does everybody keep trying to throw Trey Lance to the goddamn dumpster, man?
Because he garbage.
Wait a minute, to who?
I mean, we about to go ahead and end the show. We about to end it.
Wait, I want to know who is she talking about?
Rodgers going to the Niners.
No.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Let me tell you why. Simply because they just don't want to pay Garoppolo. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not about them not wanting to pay Garoppolo. That was never the problem.
But it's see that is
that was never their problem. That was never their problem about paying Garoppolo.
Oh.
Devin, tell them. Was that their problem about having Garoppolo on the team? Was it a problem?
Why they not paying him his contract then?
What? Say that again.
Did they get Garoppolo a contract?
Devin, no. I'll let you take that.
How you gonna start stuff and then pass it off to me?
I'm just saying. Like, did
they give him a contract? Yes or no?
Who?
Garoppolo on the 49ers.
He was already under contract.
Well, I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
He was already under contract.
See, but that's why I'm asking, because last time I heard he's playing, it's like they pay him per game.
No. He restructured his contract.
Okay, well, that's why I'm asking. Because see, that from what I last time remembered, that's why I'm asking. That's all I'm saying.
Why would they be trying to trade him if they didn't have to pay him?
All I was asking, JBJ.
I'm saying while he put 2 and 2 together, why would they be trying to trade him if they didn't have to pay him? Because otherwise, you would just release him.
Yeah, I mean
that's true, but that would be also. Okay, I'll leave right.
I'm just saying it's interesting. That's all. That would be interesting.
But the thing is, I don't see him as a city guy. 40-90s. I mean, as far as just for playing, yeah, but overall, no.
Jimmy would be
somewhere else. If he went somewhere else, it'd be fine.
Look, Jimmy would be the best backup in the league if he got traded or sent somewhere. But I don't believe the 49ers are going to do it because I thought it was dumb from the get-go when they decided that they were going to go with Trey Lance, keep Jimmy. The only problem is getting him to restructure his deal. But guess what Jimmy did? Restructure his deal. Jimmy stay there, and your safety valve, which you're actually using in your very first year of putting it into place, just in case Trey get hurt. Guess what? Trey got hurt. Jimmy's there. Keep this shit going. Keep it going.
I mean, he was behind Tom Brady, so he's a good,
Jimmy don't do nothing but win, but they win in spite of Jimmy sometimes.
But okay.
God damn it, Marcus.
It is what it is, man. Look, we got to go around the room. Final thoughts on the show tonight, y'all, because we actually done ran for a hot minute. When we talked about a few things, we know Alexis came in last place on her picks from last week, but we ain't gonna talk about that too long. We're gonna make sure that we see how next week pans out. I'm ready to see it. We're gonna tally it up. Dev, no, I'm gonna get me and you straight, and then we'll see. Starting from this week and going forward, who's going to call the most correct picks by the end of the season. So I'm going to start with Wally first. Thoughts on the show? Any final thoughts?
Well, my final thoughts is real simple. Thanks. Well, first and foremost, thank you for letting me up. Second most, for my first set of picks, I didn't do too bad. But other than that, I do expect better next week. But other than that, hey man, it is what it is. These games out here dirty just like the field that they step on. So it is. So let's get rocking.
Hey, look, Wally, don't feel on type of way, man. You got a high 8 picks, man. You got 8. All right, going to
man, it should have been more though.
Hey man, that's what she said. But going to my girl Alexis. Thoughts on the show, final thoughts, all that good shit in the bag of chips.
Oh, of course, Chiefs Kingdom. Of course, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback that will be in this game a good 6-7 years on forward.
All right, there's enough of that.
Man, let's stop doing it like that, man. Why are you doing it like that, man? Man, hater, bro. You a certified hater.
Hey, look. Hey, Alex,
you know what? No, I don't feel bad.
Good, he would be dropping me too. I'll be talking a whole bunch of shit.
Hey, look, I don't feel bad because you know what? The Pharisees hated Jesus. I'm just saying.
Damn, Dev, no, you had to do it like that,
Final
man.
thoughts, not 20 minutes on Patrick Mahomes and your correct.
He said, your quarterback will never. Do you hear me? You block me out right now. Because your quarterback will never.
He said final thoughts. He didn't say
Hey, look, he is a host. I'm reviving you, but he killing you every time. Look, I'm reviving. Look, all right, look. Lexus, I appreciate that. Going to my boy Roll. He over here getting his ass destroyed on 2K or Madden. I don't know which one. Final thoughts on the show, sir.
Man, everybody has some interesting facts. Whole thing I disagree with is y'all saying Tom Brady not the GOAT.
Hey, GOAT of what?
The greatest quarterback of all time.
Man, look, the greatest quarterback lost the freaking Eli Manning 2 times. I want him to that shit.
Hold on, Wally. Let's we gotta get some real understanding about this GOAT in the NFL conversation.
7 rings, man.
So he's the Bill Russell of the NFL.
Bill Russell ain't got shit on Tom Brady.
You crazy. Bill Russell got more chips than anybody in the NBA.
Man, he was out there playing plumbers, man.
Man, guess what? Tom Brady was out there playing chumps.
Man, Tom Brady ain't play no chump.
Yeah, here. Tom Brady was the only chump on his team.
Hey, listen, and you know, I ain't a Tom Brady fan, but I refuse to say that he's not the greatest.
Look, he's the most winningest quarterback in NFL history, but he is not the best quarterback to ever play.
The difference between most winning and great.
Man, look, Aaron Rodgers has more talent and showed it than Tom Brady does.
Yeah, he got talent.
Facts.
Hold on. They're the same thing y'all just said about fucking Lamar Jackson. Aaron Rodgers got the same syndrome.
Lamar don't got more talent than Aaron Rodgers at his peak.
Y'all put the knock on Lamar. He got to do something in the playoff.
No. Hold on. I ain't say that.
What had Aaron Rodgers did in the playoffs in 2000?
Hold on. I went to the lowest bar to say Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady as a quarterback. Now, if you want me to jump on up to Mahomes and goddamn end the game, we already know Tom Brady ain't fucking with Pat Mahomes, not ever in any part of his entire career.
I gotta see how to do
Yeah,
with
that backstep, boy. I can't. You can't compare with that shit.
Ain't no quarterback played to the level of Mahomes at his peak.
Especially early out like that.
I'm just saying, be real. Like, he to go to what? He just won a bunch of championships.
Still the
Oh, here
GOAT.
comes Marcus.
Wait, who are you talking about? Wait, what was the question?
Marcus, I'm gonna come to you, Marcus, and Wally want to keep chirping. I just gotta finish this out with Roe real quick. Like, Roe,
Hey,
I get you giving him the GOAT, but he ain't the best quarterback to ever live.
listen, man, there's only one quarterback that can compare to him, and that damn Marino.
Really?
That's it.
Now,
Okay.
you know what? I'm going to have to respect that because damn
I
right.
ain't gonna hold him on it, even though Peyton was better than Dan Marino and better than Tom. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
no.
hell no. Nah, see, hold up. Look, if Dad has some.
Hey, man, look, all you gotta do is
Get
go.
the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here trying to say that Peyton is better than fucking Brady. Get the fuck out of here.
Call Eli. Where's Eli?
Guess what? 2 Super Bowl rings versus 7 and 3 in a Super Bowl where he actually wasn't just a fluke. He actually did it 10 times and won 7 of them. So I'd rather have 7 rings than measly 2.
Man,
Hey, guess what?
Hey,
Guess what? Hey, his 2 meant more than any of Tom Brady's 7.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because that Falcons one was pretty fucking nice because that was the only one where they came back 25 points and went into overtime and won a Super Bowl. And on top of that,
Falcons or Eagles?
at least I'm talking about the Falcons, dumbass. I'm talking. Hey, and then guess what? At least Tom Brady had an undefeated season with his team. Eli never had that shit. He never got that. And on top of that, Tom Brady broke almost all the records. He's in first place for all the records in place now. And he broke and on top of that, and 100,000 passing yards for regular season and postseason that he broke this past weekend, and also has 55 game-winning drives. 55 game-winning drives.
Hold on, hey, Marcus, I gotta stop you right there. You was good till you said something about some game-winning drives. Because I'm sick and tired of people talking about game-winning drives when a kicker comes in and kick that shit from 45 fucking yards. That was not a game-winning drive.
It don't fucking matter. He did his job. You pay a quarterback to get you in touchdown or field goal.
Devin, no. Why we give Tucker the praise we give him? Why is he the GOAT of all kickers? Devin, no.
Because he's the most accurate kicker, 91%, baby.
Fuck what Tom Brady talking about. Tom Brady got him in field goal position.
Oh, so now the stats don't matter. So now the wins don't matter. So now the passes don't matter. So now the completions don't matter. So the yards don't matter. So the touchdowns don't matter.
Hold on.
So the clutches doesn't matter. The game-winning drive doesn't matter. All the touchdowns don't matter. The first places on each of these records don't matter. Okay.
Marcus, I'm not saying that because if we said all of those things you named off, Mahomes is the GOAT. I'm just throwing it out there, but I'm not
He's
trying
not
to
even there. He hasn't even broken those records. The only record he's broken was the fact of passing the most touchdowns in the NFL season. Or, I'm sorry, I think Peyton still has that even Mahomes hasn't broken yet.
Who's the more accurate, Tom Brady or Pat Mahomes?
Right now?
Accurately?
At any time in their entire career.
Oh, I'm going to go with Brady. That's just me.
Last time I checked, his ex-teammate doubts his ass and said that his new quarterback is better in accuracy. So,
who are you talking about, Wally?
You talk about Tua.
Oh man, look, man, Tua just saying that shit to hype up Tua's head, man. Look, we already know that shit.
That might be the case, but my thing is this: what's the point of the dig if that's a lie?
Because he mad that the Chiefs.
Okay, guess what? What's the point of the dig? Antonio Brown say that shit about Tom Brady White then? What's the point of the dig? What's the point of the deal? The reason that I wasn't succeeding in Tampa Bay is because Tom Brady and his wife fucking with me. What's the point of the deal? Let's talk about it. If we gonna get in the weeds, we down here in the weeds. Let's talk about it. Let's be real. Look, man, Pat Mahomes is a better quarterback than Tom Brady ever done fucking dreamed to be. Let's not even break that.
Y'all gotta make sure you get the records. Make sure y'all break the records. Make sure y'all win the championships. Make sure y'all win multiple MVPs, and then talk to me.
All right, yeah, we'll talk to you, even though we only in
make sure you gotta win at least 5 more. Win 5 more. Win 3 more MVPs. Win 3 more MVPs, 5 or 6 more Super Bowls, and then you can talk to me. And then on top of that, make sure you break it.
How many MVPs has Tom Brady got?
He got like 3 or 4 MVPs.
Hold on. Let's be accurate. How many he got?
3 or 4 MVPs. Last I checked.
Hold up.
Tom Brady was out there winning the Super Bowl with Wes Welker as it been received.
Hey, Wes Welker was a bad boy.
Man.
Guess what? Wes Welker dropped the ball. Brady passed it. Brady passed it perfectly, but Welker dropped the ball in Super Bowl 46.
Everybody drops the ball every now and then.
You can't afford to drop it in the Super Bowl. You can't afford to drop it in the Super Bowl.
Look, man, we done fucked up the whole shit, man. Look, Tom Brady only got 3 MVPs. You act like this dude done did something. Look, here, we got to go to my boy.
Wow.
Real quick, in total, he has won 5 MVPs. That's Tom Brady.
Tom Brady only done won 2.
No, that's a lie, JBJ. That's already a lie, JBJ. You're lying already. You're lying.
3, y'all. I'm sorry, 3.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you.
2010 and 2017.
It literally said he won 5 Super Bowl MVP awards has made him the record.
Manning won 5
Super Bowl MVPs. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about regular season. He's won.
Regular season. Well, then y'all need to be specific, man. Shit.
Well, when you say MVPs, bro, we know we talking about the season. Waller, you the only one that went to the Super Bowl.
Man, shit. You said MVPs.
And that strengthens my argument even more because he's the one with the most Super Bowl MVPs on top of 3 Super Bowl MVPs. And then first. No, they haven't because No, they haven't because the 2 of the 5 that he's won or 2 of the 7 that he's won, he didn't get those. 2 of the 7, he didn't get those. It was Julian Edelman, and then one other one. But that's not the point here. I'm trying to say that on top of everything I said, he's also the most Super Bowl MVPs.
Okay, look, man, Tom Brady got 3 MVPs in the regular season: 2007, 2010, 2017. All right, Dev, no, your final thoughts because I ain't finna.
I don't see Mahomes having 5.
Dev, no, final thoughts on the show. I ain't got time to keep talking about Tom Brady, man.
That's right, because you can't stand it because you know it's right.
No, it's not, man. Tom Brady's straight, man. Look, he hot garbage right now. They ain't gonna make the playoffs.
Jay,
well, I don't know about that. Maybe
it is to have an infatuation about one player and won't.
Wait, right? Hey, you, Mr. Lamar Jackson nuts. You make sure he wins at least and goes to an AFC Championship. Make sure he wins more than 1 MVP too. Also, make sure he don't get hurt.
First off, I don't talk about Lamar Jackson a whole lot. What happens is that as soon as we go to the Ravens,
here we go.
Okay, let me go ahead and help you out there. As soon as we go to the Ravens, Jay's like, "Oh, tell me about this, tell me about that, tell me." So it's not me offering up Lamar at every turn. Like even when we go to the last final thoughts and all that good stuff, when it's final thoughts, it's final thoughts. Not, hey, I'm gonna give a monologue about Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. All right, now I'm gonna give a monologue.
No quarterback could never.
There we go. All right, so I'm not going to give a monologue about Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. I'm not going to give a monologue about freaking Tom Brady and all the accolades that he had. Literally, his final thoughts. So my final thoughts on this was, it was a pretty
Shout
good.
out to Randy.
My final thoughts is that it was a pretty good, productive week. We had a lot of picks that actually were pretty successful. Our percentage rate is going up every time. I need to make sure I go ahead and stay pretty high so that way I ain't got to worry about Jay no more.
Oh my god!
I think he beat me by 1 point right now.
I'm still ahead of you, just so you know, sir.
Yeah, by like 1 point.
All right, well, keep up. But continue, man. Go ahead and finish your final thoughts.
That's all I had, man. It was a pretty good and productive week. I think next week is going to be pretty much the same. We're going to have a couple upsets because there's some obvious games that we all think are going to be shoo-ins to win, and obviously they're going to lose by 3 because that seems to be the new trend for the NFL. Everybody's mediocre.
Exactly. It's crazy out here.
Yeah,
Devno has a theory that all the games are fixed.
Yes, as soon as they added sports betting, you don't get that many
I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, we're not pulling our good old Kanye Kyrie conspiracy theories tonight, but if we were, that would be very interesting. But one thing I will say before I get ready to end it out, did anybody have anywhere they wanted them to find them at? All right, I'm gonna take that as a no.
You can find me in Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah, make sure you win a couple more Super Bowls, all right, and a couple more MVPs and a couple more records breaking. But I'm gonna say this: you can find me on Jay Takashi's channel on Thursdays and maybe on the weekends. Thursdays in the evening at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 8:30. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. And then also on Intellectual Soapbox for sports show at 5:45 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. That's 7:30 Central, and that's 8:30 Eastern. And then on top of that, you can catch me on some of these channels moderating or just listening. Other than that, rock out. That's it.
All right, look, y'all. Look, I'm not finna fight with Devno right now. Look, all I'm gonna say is, look, man, it was a great week on picks and stuff. Like, look, we actually had a 4-way running for first place with 10 picks. It's pretty fucking good. I don't know how
never lost.
Yeah, like all that in the bag of chips. Look, y'all, I want y'all to keep on tuning in. Make sure y'all keep checking this the fuck out. We're gonna slowly start transitioning. Oh my god, he's really on it. We're gonna fucking start transitioning everything over to the J Talk Sports channel at the end of this season. So everybody that's tuned in today, make sure y'all hit that link that's pinned to the top. Make sure y'all go over there and sub up because we're gonna switch over and start talking about basketball eventually. But yeah, I don't know about all that Tom Brady GOAT type talk shit. I really don't. But it is what it is, though.
Facts hurt, sir.
Look,
everybody. I'm sorry, gents. I'm sorry. Look, man. Everybody can hang from whichever nut they want to hang from. I'm just not on. I'm just throwing it out there. But look, I appreciate everybody that came through tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe. If you want to come to the after party and talk shit, because I got a feeling it's gonna be some shit talking in there about what we talked about on here. By all means, hit the link. And as always, we're going to catch all of y'all in the motherfucking next one. On the count of 3, y'all throw up your peace sign, all right? On the count of 3. 1, 2.
Peace.
Bye.
Jonathan Deuce.
Tom Brady haters, Patrick Mahomes. Giselle's